Anybody want to tell me what happened last week? This will jog your memory. This beautiful meme made by a human using an AI, so it's basically a human-made meme. If anybody would like to sum up what happened last week, get that D20 ready. But first, you probably want to think about this factspiration question that you're going to ask fucking Violet. So let me roll it. 213 on the facts.
Sorry, like your ass fucking Violet?
Yeah, I mean, that's the question, I guess. Let's see. The answer for me is yes. All right. Either direction. Who do you distrust the most? Why? This would have been a spicier question if you had to say from the party, but this is just in general. Who do you distrust the most, and why? So while you ruminate upon that, unless somebody rolls higher than a 3, going once, going twice. All right, Lawrence, what happened last time on Animal Handlers of the Stone Ranch?
Okay.
Detectives.
Hold on. I got check my notes, which is the series of AI images that I created for last session. Okay. So
you're basically doing hieroglyphics now.
Yes. We have ascended. And last time on Skyhaven, we're at the Stone Ranch, and we are investigating. We've been deputized by the Stone Shepherd to figure out why her dinosaurs are getting sick and having stony tumors. And the hypothesis is there's someone sabotaging within the Stone Ranch. So we broke up into 2 teams, one team to check on the animals and one team to question people. The Isaac, Songbow, and Cloudhoof went and checked on our Triceratops, but like Sky equivalent, and they concluded that it was something like cockatrice blood that was likely given to them in the form of a poison. Unsure of the source, though. We questioned an elderly halfling accountant of the Stone Ranch. I don't remember his name, I'll be honest, but he's a charming.
Quay is less. Yeah. Brindle.
Yes, Quay.
Brindle Quay.
Brindle Quay. So yeah, he was pretty charming. I mean, the captain didn't like him up front, and that made me suspicious of him. But supposedly he's clean. He really seems pretty hapless. He just knows numbers and not much else. So when we were questioning him, Songbow had put himself in an interesting situation where he had encountered a hobgoblin who was a pretty intense lady, and when he revealed to her that the animal's been poisoned, she kind of went on a rampage, a little bit modified restrained rampage, where she went to the kitchen and started skinning the chefs, and he convinced her that they need to take a different approach. At this point, the 2 teams kind of converged, and we continued to follow leads based on the information that we had collected together. And one of those things led us to continue to search food sources and water sources, so we went out to a pond that's on the island and searched it, and did not really conclude much from the experience there. There were no stonefish at the bottom of it, so we don't think that it's that source of water, but yeah, still pretty unclear. The best case guess that we have right now is that someone's injecting animals with the blood or tampering with their food, and there is like a cart that goes around to feed them every week, and we're suspicious of that. And then we're also suspicious of an envoy from Armun Kalara, who has been just kind of hanging out here, like basically squatting, and he's like the likely suspect, but it almost feels too easy, so we're trying to like rule out all of our other options before we go after him. Before the end of the session, we encountered a terrifying creature, something from a Waking Nightmares. The keeper of spiders. She showed us where the cotton candy that the golden sheep eat is made, and took us down into her dungeon. She showed us the cocooned man that is wrapped in lemon cotton candy webs. What horrors this place holds. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just continuing to chase down leads, and we're trying to exhaust all of our possible options before we go and start a the term I'm looking for. A war between this place and Armun Kalar by, attacking and disrespecting their emissary.
So that's the real reason that you guys haven't just gone there and been like, "It's you! We knew it the whole time."
I assumed that we are being tactful.
Okay. All right. Fair. Okay. It's good to try out new things. All right. Go ahead and take your third hero point. Everybody, you can discard your hero cards from last week, draw fresh ones. And if anybody would like to answer the Factspiration question, who do you distrust the most? And why? Go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. For that D3, you can add to any d20 roll after the fact, turning a near critical hit into a critical hit, which happened, I think, a couple times on Monday using a number of different things. So, let's see. Oh. There we go. Let's see. All right, we got another 3. All right. Anybody going once? I'm going twice. All right, Gold Leaf. Who do you distrust the most, and why?
This Anus fella. Don't know about him. He's very sus.
Enos? You don't trust Enos?
Anus.
Enos Starfallen? Okay.
It's a little too convenient.
He's a little fair. What do you think it's? I mean, do you think it's weird to get drunk, break thousands of gold piece magical item, and then instead of being turned into a frog or arrested, you end up recruiting a level 20 wizard to your cause because he thinks that you're a child of destiny?
You said everything up until level 20 wizard. That's fine, because, drunk people do drunk things. But then this guy just conveniently has seen to the stars and seen to destiny. And no offense to Jade, immediately pegged her as child of destiny. I don't know. It felt a little too convenient. Not saying that she's not special, though.
Okay. All right, you may ask the same question of any willing PC or an NPC you've met during your adventures. At any point in your life, that time, you remember in first grade when we were playing Ninja Turtles, and you pretended that you were Donatello, you were in a sexual relationship with April O'Neil, and we didn't know what that meant, and you started to explain it, and then the teacher heard, and you got in trouble. Any of those characters from that make-believe session, you could ask the question of them. Anybody.
Highly specific.
Yeah, but just random examples.
I'd like to ask Enos, now pilot.
Oh! All right. Let's see. Who does she distrust the most? Probably the devil. Probably Asmodeus. The Prince of Lies.
Never met him.
So yeah, that's reason. He's the Prince of Lies, the most powerful devil of all time. So yeah, that's probably the one that she distrusts the most. She also doesn't trust this Archmage Aravan fella that she's working for. But the question was about the most, and so that would definitely be Asmodeus. All right. Do you guys want to draw from the Fanspo Hero deck with your last Fanspo point? Are we holding out?
For a hero?
I mean, a hero that is earning them channel points. Thanks for the reminder. I had a little laptop that was just chugging. It was chugging along, watching Lex 24/7, like the government do. And then it just sort of died. So now I have to remember to go and watch Lex, which is very difficult. Let's see. All right, we're gonna save it then.
I'll be fair. I haven't been streaming much because of the holiday, but
yeah, fair. All right. Well, it's all good. With that, I guess we're ready to jump in on this here fine session. Let me get you that D3. Let's see, expiration, donk. So unless Violet is your enemy or like the final boss, it is kind of a safe place to be dumping those fanspos. I mean, you wouldn't want a Strahd Lutheria situation where you just inadvertently gave them so many buffs that you have to find some bullshit way to not fight them or fight them without fighting them to survive. So it's good.
I mean, she's especially going to
that
be on
wasn't
the
bad at
crew,
all.
so
I do miss Lucy on the regular. I do miss her quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
So spent 5 years with that crazy woman. And she's just hope she's doing all right. Hope she's doing all right. She die a lot of times. So let's see. Yes, here we go. All right. So last week we were waiting for the wagon to come, and then you were you were going to intercept the wagon. You were moving to intercept the wagon. All right. Let's see. Stakeout music. Steak and shake music. 10 hours extended. Okay. Stealth mode on. Okay, I gotta hear this. Okay, the clock's ticking. It's a little slow. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, so in the middle of the day on this happy ranch, I'm playing stealth mission music loop. Perfect for D&D thieves, rogues, and assassins. Oh, it's starting to move a little bit. Anyways, you're making your way through the Stone Ranch Islands, trying to do the opposite route that the wagon is taking. So my question here is, are you bringing along Quay as like a guide, or are you guys gonna just like listen to his directions and try to do it yourselves?
I think we bring them along.
Okay, if you're gonna do it yourselves, I would need a society check to see if you could, follow directions or whatever. So, I guess Quay's got to actually step onto the field. Don't be intimidated. Maybe a little bit. It's like what, a 1 in 8 chance that he's the murderer. That's how many characters there were in Clue, right? It's 8. I think so.
He gives off this strange vibe of a cross between Mr. Magoo and the Colonel Sanders.
Damn. Colonel Sanders is never a bad vibe, though. It's never a bad vibe. All right, as you guys are riding your hadrosaurs, reverse delivery path, everything seems fine. But then, up ahead, you hear screaming, a commotion, animals crying out in terror, ranch hands screaming for help. What do you do? Deputies.
Ignore them.
All right, so you guys keep going. Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence looks pleadingly at the captain.
All
I
right.
have to protect people.
hey,
All right, so
it's captain's orders. Let's keep it moving.
Who do you trust them?
All right, so you
Never
ride
defy her.
you ride your hadrosaurs in the direction of the commotion. All right. So let's see. Which of these farms are you going to? Okay, it's this one. Right. Oh boy. Thank you for just flinging my player characters all over the screen. It's very helpful. Song goes upside down somehow. It's incredible. All right. And you guys can definitely rearrange yourselves on the backs of these here dinos in whatever riding arrangement strikes your fancy the most. Let's see. Okay. Got this. Hmm. Right. I guess, given the situation, I need to do that real quick. All right. Cool. And Isaac got flung out of nowhere. All right. And then let's see. We need some music that's like something has escaped from its pen. Okay. No, not this music. Okay. Oof. Lex, what are the odds that if we use this music from the Jurassic Park video game, we'll get sued into oblivion?
50-50.
50-50. I don't like them odds. All right. Ape Escape it is. All right. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Where's my rancher? There he is. Oh my god, they're all so big. Let's see. So, when you arrive on the scene, riding on your hadrosaurs, so I guess arrange yourselves as you see fit on your hadrosaurs. I'll real quick make everybody a height 1 because something happened to the way that it's been sorting tokens lately, and it just like doesn't anymore. Like big creatures just they're back to being on top of everybody. So if we set everybody to 1, there you go. You should show up on top of your mounts. Cool. All right, so you arrive on the scene. Right away, you see the adorable sheep that you heard about last week. The sheep that are that only eat cotton candy. They don't seem to have any limbs? Question mark. They're just sort of like blobs of fluff with cute little faces. They look perpetually high and happy. And the fact that somebody is bringing harm to these creatures might be one of the greatest evils you've ever heard of. They do have a little glowing like golden core inside of them that occasionally sparks and crackles with electrical energy. You see a creature that
Can't wait to see this one's revenge arc.
It might be happening today. I don't know. You see a creature that right away, as prime material beings, your stomach rumbles. There's something incredibly delicious about this animal. I don't know if they still have any chickens in Terranathus, or if it's just the richest of the rich who have them. But you guys would recognize it as a chicken, not just any chicken, but a prime chicken prime. You see, looks like some kind of piggo situation over here. You see some unicorn bunnies. They seem troubled. You see another chicken, and you see a motherfucking duck.
That's the cutest motherfucking duck I've ever seen in my life.
And
That is the most chicken I've ever seen.
standing defensively in front of the duck and the chicken is a kenku. The kenku has a shepherd's crook, but you can see that the shepherd's crook has a blade along the arc of it. So it is some kind of like fighting weapon. He is facing down 2 hideous creatures. I don't even know how to begin describing them, honestly. They look like
And iguana with fucking thorns all over it.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. They look like an iguana with fucking thorns all over it.
Demon iguana monkey.
Yeah, it's a hot mess. It's got mammal, reptile, dinosaur vibes. It's pretty terrifying, and there are two of them. They are large in size, and their mouths can barely close around the rows and rows of needle sharp teeth. Their hooked taloned arm legs question mark and tails look deadly and dangerous. The cows, also prime material creatures, look concerned about the situation that they're in right now. There is a goat right here. I didn't have a goat miniature, but he's probably gonna die. So I figure I probably don't need it. But the goat looking around like this is a bad situation. There are stone walls. Anyone who is of medium size or larger, if you're medium size, it's difficult terrain to go over the walls. If you are large, it is no big deal at all. Just ignore them. If you are small, you will have to perform a 20-step athletic skill challenge to get over the wall, as is your fate in life. There are some gates that you can open that are marked on the map. And, what else? Oh yeah. This guy right here, it looks like he's gonna try to fight both those creatures by himself. I guess we'll roll everybody into initiative. Yeah, it seems like the right move. I will choose one representative from each of the animal kingdoms to roll in as well. Let's see. And then all of you guys, I'll just delete people that shouldn't be in there when they come up in initiative.
When I leveled up, when I was having those issues with Foundry last session,
Yeah.
none of it saved. So I'm going to have to do that again real fast.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. All right. I think that's all, y'all. All right. I'm gonna hit the button to roll everybody else. And we'll go ahead and start the fight. All right, Lortz, you're up first.
So are we mounted right now, presumably?
I'm assuming that you rolled up on the place, mounted, yeah.
And does this look like the mount could get over it with that,
Yep.
relative
The mounts are large, so they ignore the walls.
I would like to at least use 2 actions to move the mount and the people that are with me closer to the scene.
Gotcha.
So what's
right.
this movement speed look like?
It is animal handling to get animals to do what you want.
Shit, I don't have that.
Mm.
I think we just left the cutscene and now I don't know how to drive the mount right.
Oh, were you the one driving them out?
Probably. I don't know. But I don't need to be. It wouldn't if he didn't. If that was the case. So in that case,
well,
he's
outside
not
of combat, these guys would just kind of follow each other around.
Sure.
But once they get to initiative, they get a little nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
All right. Well, then he's just gonna do what works best for him. He moves like crazy fast. So can I like jump off of it?
Yeah.
Is it like an action to dismount, or do
it is an action to dismount, but you could dismount to any space adjacent to the creature.
Obviously.
Oh, I'll put you over the wall. There you go.
Right there, and then he is going to start booking it, and I just need to remind myself. I think it's a 35. No, I have a 50-foot land speed, so let's go.
50-foot land speed. All right.
Monks. And no move.
Mm,
Okay. I'm here. That's 2 actions, and the iguana. The two iguana creatures are up there. Last action. I want it. Just going to place myself in front of him in case the iguanas come.
Oh shit. Okay. As you run up to him, he turns to look at you, and says, "What are you doing here? Who are you?"
I'm here to help. What are these creatures? Where have they come from?
Oh, yes. These creatures. What are they? Is that what you're asking?
Well, what seems to be the problem? You were scared. You
Oh
both
no. Those are the Krooth. 2 females. They've escaped from their enclosure down by the lake. They're vicious predators, but the females are usually only aggressive if their young are in danger. It doesn't make sense for them to be here. It doesn't make sense at all.
Okay.
All right. That's all he's got, but he's like, but please, don't kill them. They're very valuable.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to. I could have made it most of the way to them, but I didn't want to be that far out away from the group, so I'm just gonna wait out here.
Probably a good idea.
Wow, you've learned so much.
Yeah, this is
combat.
character growth.
Just because you have the movement speed doesn't mean you should use it.
Oh, let me switch Rusk. Because you walked up and talked to him, I will move him to the party, as an ally. There we go. All right, play passes to the shy Krooth. Normally she is pretty shy, but something has got. There's a bee in her bonnet. She's gonna move forward and cinematically murder the fuck out of this goat that I didn't have a miniature for. It's pretty visceral. It's pretty bad. As she lunges forward, she is going to. Oh no. Yeah, as she lunges forward, she is going to clamp down with her jaws and just shake it until pieces of it fall off and the rest of it is gobbled up. It was a single strike to kill it, and then another action to devour it. Play passes to Cloudhoof.
All right. So we're gonna move our hadrosaur, but not using meta knowledge, but just because 1 to 2, for my level 7 feat, I took ride.
Oh, hell yeah. When you command an animal you're mounted on to take a move action, you automatically succeed. Incredible. Alright, any animal you're mounted on acts on your turn like a minion. If you mount an animal in the middle of an encounter, it skips its next turn and acts on your turn. Love to see it. So this hadrosaur is this one right here. I'll move him up underneath you. Alright, go for it. It is still an action to command, but since it functions as a minion, you can get it to do 2 actions worth of things for 1 action. And you auto succeed. So what do you tell this hadrosaur to do?
Full stride.
Okay. Sadly, it only have a speed of 30, but you could use sprint as its 2 actions, which will allow it to stride twice with a 20-foot circumstance motion speed, letting it move up to 100 feet.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
All right. Did you have any passengers? You are a big boy, but there are a lot of people that are trying to.
I had wifey and gravel.
Okay.
There's only 2 people who were on.
Got it. Wife and gravel. All right. Then let's see. Grab you guys. No, everybody, stop. There you go. And move you what, like 100 feet? We'll do 50, and then you tell me where to go next.
We're
Just
gonna
straight
get
at it?
to here.
Okay. Alright, that'll give you 10 more feet of movement.
Well, we're gonna stop here for now because I don't want them to
Okay.
get. But I am going to spend my second action to put gravel under my arm,
Okay.
and my third action to dismount here.
Okay. Alright, so you got gravel under your arm, and you dismounted there.
As a free
Alright.
action, I'll drop gravel. So
Oh,
he's on the
nice. Okay. Let's just pick any space you want adjacent to you. All
ground.
right.
Here. And because gravel is a mature companion, he gets an action on his turn,
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
and it will be. He'll move up to base with it. Rah.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Play passes to Gold Leaf because that Hadrosaur has already acted this turn. All right, Gold Leaf. Which of these Hadrosaurs were you on? Were you with the captain, or were you on the other Hadrosaur?
Let's say I was on this one.
Okay.
Okay. I'll attempt to command this Hadrosaur to move forward.
All right. Go ahead and give me that nature check. Mm. Okay.
Way too early for this bullshit.
Do you remember on Monday how that one monster rolled all them nat 20s in a row? I went into my Tuesday game and the one lady, she rolled I think 7 nat 1s that night. It was horrible. She had such a good attitude about it though, but it was insane. All right. You are able to command it. What do you want to do?
To move us forward.
All right, so do you want to spend 2 of your Pac-Mans to enable sprint, which will let you go 100 feet? Or do you just want to use 1 Pac-Man and only go 30 feet?
I'll do the 2 for sprint,
Okay.
but I won't consume the whole 100. I'll just put us like pretty much right next to where everyone else is.
All right, so like 70 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And then for last action,
As you approach, the duck gives you a look. The
Hey,
subtitle.
I don't want Brindle to die. Can I use my reaction to push him off of the address?
What? As it's riding, you want to push him off?
I mean, I just don't want him to be like. So everything else here is mildly protected, or is a dinosaur that is a literal carbon copy of the other 2 dinosaurs that are with us. I just don't want something to happen to him while we're charging up to the front.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He's really old and he works at a dangerous place. He'll be okay. So.
Yeah, those were. You're right. Those are very convincing reasons why he'll be
Nice. All right, Goldleaf, you got one more action. What do you want to do with it?
I'll use it to do one of my composition spells. Average DC, or what is it? Forget now. DC standard DC per level was 20.
Oh, as a reminder, Pathfinder uses Pokemon rules just like 5e, so it ain't lethal unless it's the hit point that drops them to 0. So you can use lethal until they're low, and then switch to non-lethal if that works best for you. Keep in mind, unless something has the non-lethal tag, it is lethal. You can make something non-lethal, but it's a -2 penalty to the attack roll. And I believe in Pathfinder, unlike 5e, you can make anything non-lethal, ranged attacks and spells. Pretty sure. I know you can do it with ranged attacks. Let me check spell thing.
While you're at it, what's the standard DC for a level?
I don't remember. Hold on.
I want to say 22, but
23.
And that's turned on.
Oh no, I should remember this. I don't think you can make a spell non-lethal. Nope. Spells are the exception. They have to have the non-lethal trait, or you have to have feat support for it, because there's like a meta magic that can make like your spells non-lethal. So that is important to note if you guys are trying to take these creatures alive.
All right, last action, lingering anthem for rallying anthem. Critical
Whoa, it's got a cool particle effect. Okay.
See, that's what we had at the start of the campaign, and then it went fucking berserk after a while. But it looks like it's back again.
Okay.
All right,
Nice.
that's it. All three.
All right. Play passes to the chickens. All right. Let's see. The chickens hiding in the legs of this hadrosaur is dangerous, but also feels right. This chicken over here is gonna hide in these bushes, and I think that's all the chickens. Play passes to Songbow.
All right. I don't want to retcon what happened already, so I'm going to say that my elements weren't channeled, because that would have changed everybody's speed a little bit. So I channel my elements now as a one-action thing. I could see two of them before. I don't see the second one now. So there's this guy right here. There's another one, right?
Yes. It's
okay.
It's over here.
I must not be able to see him behind that building.
Yeah, it's skulking. It's skulking behind the building. Yep.
Okay, there we go. If I unselect me, I can see him. So I just can't see him from where I'm at. I'm gonna target the one that I can see. I figure that's probably the best choice. And then I'm gonna shoot him with my finger guns. Which is how Songbow does his elemental blast. I don't know if I've ever said that. He's definitely just finger gunning everything that he's elemental blasting.
No.
Now recording.
Forgot, but we
He
got
joined just in time for this epic turn.
He didn't want to miss it.
10 points of cold damage. Oh!
Alright, as you blast the Krooth for 10 points of cold damage, it falls over. Dead. No. It shakes its snoot at you, the ice tickling its nose. Alright, what else you got?
Longbow does a thumbs up and says, "I'm doing my part." And then that was all 3 actions.
Okay. Let's see. Doc Law, B teaming it. Captain Jade, you're up.
Okay, there I couldn't remember what hadrosaur I was on. Can I move this bad boy?
Yep, it would be a one or more actions with a handle animals check. Sorry, a nature check to handle animals. You would be going against this creature's powerful will, which is a 21. The creature don't like what you're trying to do to it. It's too stressed right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give it booty scritches and then try again.
Okay, you are allowed to try as many times as you like. There's no map on nature checks.
Do I get a plus for booty scratching?
The creature responds to your booty scritching skills. It is now ready to move. You have 2 actions left. You could give it 1 action and have it move 30, or 2 actions and have it move up to 100 feet.
Let's move 30 feet as close as we can behind the closest hadrosaur, and then I'm gonna use that last action to recall knowledge on our gnarly little friends up there.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and target him and give me a recall knowledge, or just roll it and I can check. It's
totally
all
forgot
right.
to target him.
Let's see. With the Krooth, this is all right. So you are not sure what you're looking at besides a chameleon from the Hell Dimension. Like it's messed up looking. But you're not 100% sure what it is.
Oh, maybe I'm just not close enough.
All right. Play passes to your ally, Brindle Quay, who's a real guy that's not on the B team. All right. He has an ability called Sage Advice. He's going to study a creature, and he will attempt to make a check against it. On a success, he gets a +2 circumstance to attack rolls and AC against the creature, and deals 2d6 extra damage to the creature with weapons and attacks. Wow, that's like a Sword World Sage. All right, that's cool. All right, so the theming this to accounting, he's going to be sizing them up, and you know that's going to help him determine where the best places to hit it that wouldn't damage the merchandise are. So he will target it. He will roll. Let's see what he gets. Son of a biscuit. All right. He is so flustered that he can't call to mind any useful information about the creature at this time. Since he has no ranged weapon and he's on the back of a dinosaur, he'll just try it again. There are diminishing returns. Oof. Okay, and then to cement himself as a useful NPC, he will try one more time. Buddy. He stares and thinks and grumbles to himself. He provides nothing useful this turn. Play passes to the cows. Alright, let's see. The cows do not want to be eaten. They are going to move back. It looks like they're halfway off map. That is because they are up against the back gate there that leads to the pasture. They would definitely like to leave if they could, but they are so well domesticated that they don't think that they have the power to get through this the wooden gate to the pasture on their own. Hearing their frightened cries, the Krooth looks over at them. It opens its wide mouth and fans its teeth as a long serpentine tongue flicks along them, coating them in poison. Brindle Quay whispers nervously to you, Songbow, "We can't let them hurt the cows. That's where the cheese comes from." Alright, let's see. Irritated Krooth is up. How fast are you, little buddy? Pretty fast. Alright. Is gonna come racing around the corner. There we go. And let's see. It cannot... It doesn't want to eat a rock, so that's off the menu. There is a lone duck over here. Minding its own business. It kind of wants to... You know what? It's going to go kill that duck. It runs over and attacks the duck. Sorry, duck. Oh my god. Alright. The duck is... It takes 45 points of damage. It is eaten. It is eaten alive. Goodbye, duck. That is
Now
his
it's
turn.
taking the Orin approach. It's gonna kill it.
It's easier to kill from the
Clever
inside. Let's see. This Hadrosaur was commanded, so I'll move it up underneath Jade. And let's see. This Hadrosaur was commanded by Songbo. No, by Gold Leaf. There we go.
Yeah, Gold Leaf.
All right. And then, all right. That brings us to Puck of the Silver Wind. All right. So Puck of the Silver Wind, he doesn't want any of this. He is going to ready to aid Captain Jade, who, in his opinion, struggles a lot. But she's a hot babe, and generally, if you're nice to hot babes long enough, they notice you and fall in love with you, and then who knows what happens after that. Hedging his bets. All right. Play passes to Rusk Vanehook. All right. Rusk Vanehook is going to cry out for his duck who has died. And then he is going to fly, which is unusual for a Tengu, up and over this fence. He's going to land next to the creature, and he is going to attack it. Here we go. Let's see. Things strike that failed, or okay. Here we go. Okay, so that's gonna be a miss. That will trigger fainting failure. It strikes the same target who is now off guard against this attack, and if he hits, it will do precision damage. So he will try to attack again. I have used up all of my dice this week. I have no dice left to use. All right, that is his turn. Play passes to the widow sheeps. They are going to nervously bunch together and make little scared bah sounds as they look nervously over at Brett. Play passes to this duck who is apparently named Shocked Chicken. Hearing the death cries of his friend, he will not abide such things. With an angry quack quack, he is going to waddle into the fray. Here he goes. He runs underneath this cart, and he's in it. He's just going. It's gonna go. Let's see. Yeah, this way under the fence. As he does, Rusk Vanehook cries out, "No! What are you doing? Get out of here! Are you crazy?" And the duck is thinking to himself, "Yeah, crazy like a fucking fox?" Question mark. The duck is going to try and attack, but since it's a tiny creature, it has to be in the same space as the Krooth. So as it moves into the space to attack, it triggers a reactive strike from the Krooth. No, I'm sorry I'm killing all these ducks, but, you know, shit happens. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that duck no longer exists. There's just an explosion of meat and feathers. Had a good run. Alright. Top of the round. Loritz. Sorry, it auto passed you, but you're up.
All right. Loritz, seeing the one over there lash out and use its reaction, is going to use his ridiculous speed to move up over here, and then back down over here, and have flanking.
Nice.
And then he's going to lay into it with some attacks. He's going to flurry of blows. Hit. 22 damage, and it has to roll against roll fortitude or be stunned.
It makes a save.
Second attack.
And against that first attack, it takes the full damage and is bleeding.
Misses that attack, and then fail on a grapple, it will do bad things. So I'm just gonna roll a third.
You don't want to grapple a creature covered in spines and spikes.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad call. Same thing.
Okay. All right, and that's your action economy?
Yep.
All right, solid hit. 2 follow-ups. You have the creature's attention, for sure. This one right here, it don't want anything to do with gravel. It wants to kill aminals. So it looks like it's going to go after this cow. As a large creature, it just climbs right over the fence. Moving in. Hey. I don't know if gravel has anything to...
Sadly, no.
Okay, 1, 2... It does have to go around you, though. 3, 4, 5. Alright. Then it's going to target this cow. And it will open up with a bite. Ho ho ho! Okay. This is an unnamed creature, so it's going to get a fumble. Let's see. It is unarmed attack. It is fatigued. That's a debuff to everything. All right. All right. It lashes out with its jaws and misses. It will attack again with its jaws at map. That's going to hit. Oh, wow. The duality of man. And then...
Duality of Krooth.
Oh, fair. She does 58 points of damage to the cow, murdering it. You hear a soft cry from Brindle Quay as the cheese machine has been destroyed. The creature just tears chunks of flesh off of the cow. And at this distance, trained in nature as you are, Cloudhoof, you can tell that these creatures are hopped up on something. The Krooth might be aggressive predators, but something has driven them to this sort of frenzy, as it were. Alright, play passes to Cloudhoof.
All right. Gotta figure how best we're gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna start with yeah. We'll do primal wholeness, and then enter primal stance.
Whoa. You transfer yourself wholly. If your next action is enter primal stance, it gains the polymorph trait. And while in this modified stance, you enter full battle form, though it remains flexible, allowing you to change your benefits by re-entering the stance and using metamorphic swipe as normal. This battle form prevents you from casting spells, speaking, and using most manipulated actions that require hands. If you transform to a humanoid or servitor battle form, you usually have hands that can still use manipulated actions. Okay, dope.
So I get 2 of my...
So what does this
aspect
look like? Are
abilities.
you like a storm cloud, or like...
Essentially, whereas before, like, just like I would use the cloud, had formed like aspects of myself.
Mhm.
Now my whole body seems to take on a kind of like the edges of it seem kind of a wispy and tangible, and the mane grows a lot longer,
Nice. Okay.
as well as eyes get all glowy. All right, so we are gonna have persistent electric damage, as well as resistance to slashing. While this is going on.
Nice. All right, and then hello.
Sorry, I'm just trying to set it because unfortunately, just how this is set up, I have to manually add in the slashing resistance on the character sheet because it only lets me use one of aspect at a time.
Oh,
Drop-down
okay.
List. Yeah, it's all good though. All right, so we shift. We are going to move up. Over here, maybe we post it on the fence.
All right, the creature hisses and turns around to look at you.
And we are going to. The clouds will form an even more vicious looking jaw like structure, and it clamps down on this creature.
Nice, nice.
Heck yeah.
That is a critical hit, which is very exciting because these creatures get stronger when they get critically hit. It fails the check and is slowed on top of taking 38 points of damage and some double ongoing electrical damage. When a Krooth is damaged by a critical hit, it gains a +2 status bonus to attack and damage rolls until the end of its next turn. But it can no longer use reactions as it enters Pain Frenzy.
Okay.
Right. And that is your action economy?
And then Gravel will move up here.
As he does, it can't take a reaction because it is in a pain frenzy. Alright, this Hadrosaur is on its own. Your wife is on it, and she's going to tell it to not get close to those fucking monsters. So she's just going to have it step back and wait and see what happens. Alright, play passes to Goldleaf. Goldleaf still mounted and holding the reins of your Hadrosaur. What do you do?
All right. One hand on the reins, other hand on his staff. He's going to focus fire on the one that Cloudhoof is already kind of beating up on, and he's going to cast a. We'll just do this at second level. He's going to spend all 3 of his action. He's going to cast a second level Disrupt on it. So let's see. That's the maximum of 3 stars for 3 actions. So that's 3. 2. I think. Okay. See now. So doing it at second level actually doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it's every 2 levels that you heighten it, you get 1 extra.
Alright. I'll take that back. I'll do that third level.
Okay.
So,
Mm. So at 3rd level, you'll get 1 extra shard for each action you spend.
Yep.
So if you spend all 3, you would get like 6, right? 7. A maximum of 3 shards for 3 actions, so you get 6. So.
Okay, so do 6 times. 1. Let's just there was a shortcut for it, but
5, 3, 4. 2. 3. Right. 3 magical missiles, one might say, of force, fly forward, and one after the other, concussively blast the Krooth.
that's it.
Is this your first time casting this spell?
I believe so.
What does it look like when you cast the spell?
He kind of takes the staff that's in his hand and he taps the air, and it creates a magical note that forms of arcane energy, and he does that 6 times, and then he points the staff at the creature, and then they all kind of like shoot out. I forget what the style is, but it's like how they do missiles in like anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. They all just kind of fly out and then just start pelting this thing one after another.
Nice. All right. Without anyone to command it, the Hadrosaur has to make an important decision here. Stay or go. I'm going to have it make a will save. There we go. This will be against the Krooth's overall scariness. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's pretty scary. All right. So the Hadrosaur is like, we should go, y'all.
Would an additional +1 from my songs be helping it right now with saves?
That would bring it to a 21. I am going off the Krooth's what is it? Athletics score. So that'd be a 28. So it's definitely it didn't critically fail, so it's not going to use sprint, but it does think that you guys would be in a much better place around the corner.
Hey, wait, where are you going? Go back!
And then maybe under this tree. And then maybe a little like a stealth check would be good. There we go. Yeah, she's not doing a very good job of hiding. She just puts her head in the bush.
She's just knocking everything over.
Yeah, she rolled a nat 1, so she just puts her head in the bush, and her tail's like knocking over the buckets and the barrels and stuff. It's not going well. All right, play passes to Team Chicken. All right, Team Chicken sees that their cover is gone, that they were hiding behind, and they don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So they rush over to hide in the same bush as the Hadrosaur. This chicken right here, it's gonna move over here, and then we'll call it. All right, Songbo, to you.
All right. I look down at this useless biological vehicle. And I say, this is why I prefer machines.
So harsh.
She's trying her best.
I'm gonna dismount.
The death cries of those ducks, they're gonna haunt her for a long time.
So I'm gonna dismount as one action. I'm gonna say, Brindle, I need you to take care of this beast while we take care of the two that are attacking.
Ah, of course, assuredly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, hopefully, he won't die.
Songbow, please. Don't let them kill any more cows.
I mean, I'll try. I guess.
They make the cheese, sir. The cheese.
Hey, man, the cheese.
I'm not really built for combat. I'm more of a work of the mind sort of.
Haven't you been paying attention? That
Cheese man.
no good Jathum ate all the cheese and crackers. You do recall something about that, I guess.
What's
The crackers, man. The crackers.
From it.
Think of the crackers.
All right, then I will use a move action that'll get me to right here. There doesn't look to be any more animals over here. Shit, I'm worried for Rust, but whatever. It'll be what it'll be, I guess. I'm not gonna be able to do anything in time to help him.
He is one of your suspects, so if he dies here, that's one you can cross off the list.
I mean, the fact that he's here and helping makes me not suspicious of him, but maybe that's all part of his big brain 4D chess moves.
It's true.
I'm gonna target the shy Krooth, and I'm gonna try to blast him with some lightning.
All right.
Try being the operative word. That's all 3 actions for me.
All right. Play passes to Captain Jade. Upon her mighty steed.
Jade is going to. So it's an action to dismount, right?
It is.
What if I just cast Airwalk and I just walked off the bad boy? Would I still have to like dismount or get up? Like
I like that. You could airwalk off. Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet. Okay. Would that make as much sense right now? So how tall is the hadrosaur? Like if I stood up, like if I'm on the hadrosaur and I just airwalked, how high above the ground would I be?
Like maybe 6 feet.
Okay, that's less than what I had assumed. I think we're just gonna dismount like normal. So action to dismount. Is that did I dismount? I can't tell.
You can dismount to any adjacent space. Or
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I think that works. And then we're gonna do a move. We'll probably hustle over to where Songbow's at. Oh shit! I got a movement speed of 40, not 30. There we go. And then I'm gonna try to recall knowledge again. I feel like I'm closer now, and I should be able to figure it out.
Okay. Yes. There's definitely some kind of reptilian creature. I'm sorry.
It's alright, it's just not my day-to-day.
Listen,
It's
Brutal
a reptile.
Quay fucking works here, and he couldn't recall anything about these creatures. So I mean, yeah.
Jade turns around to Songbow. They're scary. That's what I know.
All right. Play passes to Hadrosaur with no rider. All right. So it's gonna make its will save. Here we go. Let's see. Got to roll pretty high against these things. They're very scary. Oh yeah, not feeling it, bro. Not feeling it. Isaac says, "Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, now what do you do? Oh, nope. You're trying to climb a tree. And that is its turn. Play passes to Brindle Quay. Brindle Quay promised that he wouldn't get back in the fight, but can he really trust that Songbow guy? Save the cheese? Songbow didn't sound very confident. Brindle Quay is going to use his nature skill. He's going to grab the fucking reins, and he's going to be like, yeah! And then he's going to race this thing back into battle. Let's see. Yeah, right into the fucking mix. Right, you know what? Yeah, right here. Get up on that shit. All right, and then since even though he's a small creature, he has reach. His reach extends to the mount. He is going to lean over, and he's gonna bonk this motherfucker on the head with his cane. Here we go. Oh, a solid hit. You hear the sound of 2 coconuts colliding as he does 11 points of damage. Alright. Play passes to the cows. The cows are going to delay. They don't know what else to do. They're terrified. Alright. Irritated Krooth is up. You have its full attention, Loritz. Even though you're made of stone, it can tell that there's some meat in there. Maybe. We'll find out. Maybe there's just some organs. In this creature's Pokedex entry, they do like to eat organs. So,
you'll have to crack me open first.
Like a walnut. Alright, here we go. It's going to try and bite you. Meow. It does. Alright. Let's see. As part of the bite, it snaps off one of its teeth into you. You take 1d6 persistent bleed damage and are drained 1. Neither of these can be healed or removed as long as the tooth remains embedded in your body. The tooth can only be removed with a DC 26 medicine check with the administer first aid action. And all that does is remove the tooth, which would then allow the bleed to end on its own. It would stop the drained condition. Essentially, their teeth are hollow, and when they bite things, they create like a pipette effect, like a pipe that just starts draining your blood out of your body.
Awful,
isn't it? Yeah, this is from the core monster manual. Those Paizo kids are crazy. So here's some damage.
And sink 14 of it.
Here's your this. Here's drained.
I'm gonna take 14 back. My max HP just dropped.
Yes, when you get drained, it's a Constitution debuff.
I see.
All right.
14 back. 6.
The creature will try to bite you again. There we go.
Respectfully, miss me with that.
Alright, that's gonna miss. And then it will try to claw with its last attack. And miss. Alright. Play passes to Puck of the Silver Wind. You know what? He's just gonna remove himself from the combat. This is too stressful. Alright. Play passes to Rusk. Alright. Rusk sees that you've set up the flank. He's going to try his best to not have that be wasted. He's going to... let's see... Yeah. So, first action, he's going to try and feint the creature. I guess he doesn't need to because you've got off guard on it already. Okay. Yeah, okay. In that case, he's going to try and trip the creature. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy sucks. I mean, as he tries to trip the creature, it whips him hard with his tail and it knocks him down. Then Rusk tries to stand up, and then a bigger smile appears on the crew's face because you've fallen for my trap card, son. It's going to use its reaction to slam him with its tail, the same tail it just used to trip him. But according to the etiquette of Pathfinder, he must wait till he is fully stood up and then make the reactive strike. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. So Russ takes a little bit of damage. Not bad. Alright, Russ has 2 more actions left. He's feeling a little sheepish after that. He's gonna go ahead and try to attack with his weapon. That's gonna hit. Go. Thanks to the off guard, he does some damage and applies some bleed. And then with his last action, he is going to ready to aid Loritz with his next attack. No, wait, that's it, because he tripped, he stood up, and he attacked, so he doesn't have anything left. Alright. Sheeps, they're doing okay. Play passes to Loritz.
Okay, so he tried to trip it on his last turn, but failed to, correct?
Correct. Instead, he got tripped, then he tried to stand up, and then he got reactive striked, all that jazz.
But he's going to do a slam down, so that starts with an attack. Poof,
That's going to hit because of that off guard.
9 damage.
And it's got to make that save. There we go.
This of my macro bar. Trip, which is not at map because of slam down.
Nice, nice.
Roll that.
Ooh. Ooh.
I have such a bad history rolling into net ones. Okay, that is what it is. But I think that means I fall now.
No, because it was a high. It's a high enough that even on a nat 1, it doesn't count as a critical fail.
Okay, well, I'll take that at least. So that was 2 actions. My map is now there. I need to get to that thing. I'm just going to go for a super map attack. Oof. Critical miss.
Alright. So you swing it on it. 1 hit, and then the rest, the creature's bulk, scales, and ferocity, it endures. Play passes to the shy Krooth, who is slowed, electrocuted, maybe bleeding. Let's see. Oh, nice. Well, hold on. You can't see it auto-rolled for you. But this particular creature doesn't allow that, so you would actually still be messed up about it.
Rude is what that is.
Yeah. So I'll drag a fresh bleed on there for you. Let's see.
Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. Here we go. Bloop. All right. So this shy Krooth over here, slowed, taking ongoing damage, really pissed off at Cloudhoof. Cloudhoof kind of looks like a cow, I guess. So that's going to attack him. Alright. Slowly tries to bite you with its jaws. Here we go. Yep. That's going to be a hit. Ooh. Oh, that rallying anthem, bro. You could have had a critical hit land on you if it wasn't for that rallying anthem. Oh, man. We should just ban bards. Just kick him out of the game. Alright, so you take some damage, and then you are drained 1. And you're taking persistent damage. All right, and then the creature is going to. Yeah, it'll bite again. There we go. That's gonna hit. All right. Here's some more damage for you. This thing does D12s for damage too, so it's like damage is all over the place.
That's a ton of damage. Damn.
Yeah, you're either with D12s. Sometimes you take like nothing, and then sometimes you're almost dead. Like D12 damage dice are crazy. It can't stack bleed, but it can stack drained. So you get another stack of drained.
Jeez.
Yeah. You can die from too much drained if it causes your HP to become penalized. All right, play passes to Cloud Hoof. Blood just squirting out of these two teeth that are embedded in your flesh. All right, the creature shakes off the ongoing electrical damage.
All right. Well, I'm going to give 1 action point to Gravel, so you can do his abilities.
Oh, it also exits its fury, so it does have its reactions again. Or its frenzy, excuse me.
Alright. So we'll use Earth Element Support Benefit.
Okay. Cracks the earth beneath your foe's feet, making it difficult for the foe to move until the start of your next turn. If you hit with a strike and deal damage to the creature in your earth element was reached, the first square the creature moves after taking the damage is difficult terrain. Okay.
Alright, and then because we're already in base, Boulder will bite this guy. Or strike with his fist, sorry.
Alright. Fist connects, but the hard scales and muscles of this creature seem to ignore the attack.
Okay. Well, then Cloudhoof will make his attacks on him.
Do it.
He's got no such compulsion.
Oof.
Oh no, we're hero pointing that one. No.
Alright.
These are getting smacked that one. Dirty crit.
Alright. Let's it enters a frenzy again. Give me that damage. Okay. Makes the save. Tries to avoid being slowed. Succeeds.
Break your teeth off in him.
Yeah, right. Let's see.
You're not the only one who can bite, you jackass.
All right. Back into the pain frenzy. All right, and it takes 38 points of damage. It is bloodied, past bloodied. All right.
Strike with our last action. Why does it keep missing? Jiminy Christmas.
All right.
2.
Yep. And this creature's fatigued, so it's actually got a -1 to its AC. They have a pretty damn good AC. It's all that armored scales and stuff. The little crest on its head. All right, play passes to Hadrosaur. Let's see. Hadrosaur has Hadrosaur enough. Hey, let's see. Roll that save. Oh, nope. It's chilling. It's vibing. Just gonna see how things go. All right, play passes to Gold Leaf.
Okay, this thing's pretty beat up. This guy's doing fine.
By the way, just want to say thank you. That rallying anthem negated the bleed damage, so thank you.
I'm done. I do my part. Bards are amazing. I'm gonna cast a telekinetic projectile against this thing just to bonk it a little bit further. Hopefully not down it.
Oh, are you? Oh, it doesn't have a reaction because it's in frenzy. Otherwise, it would have lashed out.
Oh, the 10-foot reach. Okay, good to know.
Oh, that tail's got a 15-foot reach.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just let that ride.
Okay.
But now knowing that it does have such a reach, I'm gonna cast shield,
Okay.
and that will be it for me.
All right. Play passes the Hadrosaur. Since the Hadrosaur did not receive any directions, it's gonna ask itself, "What am I doing with my life?" Oh wait, no, it did, right? Because Quay drove it over here. Okay. So I'll move this one under Quay. All right. Let's see. So that means it's Songbow's turn.
So we learned earlier that spells can't. Yeah, what? Okay. Prefacing this with, I'm never going to do anywhere near enough damage to kill this thing. But
Yeah.
it made me think of this. Spells can't be non-lethal unless they mention it or have feat support for it.
Unless they have it. Yeah.
But I don't exactly use spells. I also don't exactly use strikes. So I don't know how that works with my elemental blasts.
With your elemental blast, I would treat any energy damage as spells for that purpose. So
okay.
If it's bludgeoning damage, slashing or piercing, then it could be made non-lethal.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. We'll go with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look between this Krooth, who's sort of like looking up through his eyelashes with a blush on his face. Cloudhoof. Well, actually, I had expected Rusk to be doing worse off than he is. Yeah, see, exactly. Look how shallow. This other one, on the other hand, I look over at him and he's like throwing his head around and making huffing noises. He's obviously the bigger threat. So I think I'm going to leave the more damaged one up to everybody else. Go ahead and start very slowly whittling down the other guy.
All right, that's going to be a hit.
All right, 14 shocky boy damage to irritate Krooth.
Takes that damage.
And then I'm going to do me a recall knowledge on Krooths.
I'd love to see a success here. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you know what these are, bro. Here's the Pokedex entry that I found pretty fascinating. Krooth, sometimes called crocodile eaters, are fast and vicious hunters of bogs and wetlands. While they are known to hunt and eat crocodiles, alligators, and virtually any creature with flesh, their favorite prey are lizard folk, boggards, and dinosaurs. Why would you keep these at your dinosaur ranch? Unsure. Krooths are found alone or in packs. Male Krooths are solitary and territorial creatures, fierce, bold, and bloodthirsty. Female Krooths, on the other hand, are more likely to shy away from potential predators, but swiftly turn violent when their brood is threatened. Because their offspring are so vulnerable, female Krooths gather in packs to raise their young, sending smaller groups for food, or to hunt for food, while the rest of the pack watches the brood. Krooths mate only once every 4 or 5 years, and the mating process is a curiously gruesome spectacle. An entire pack of females will hunt as a group for a lone male Krooth, claiming their prize in a frenzy that can last for an entire day and night. After the mating has finished, the females slay the mate and devour his nutrient-rich flesh, and his organs in particular. These organs contain a unique chemical compound vital to gestation. Many naturalists will pay handsomely for the fresh remains of a male Krooth so they can study the strange properties of the creature's blood and organs. In addition, Krooths have poisonous hollow teeth. When these creatures bite their prey, the tooth breaks off and causes the victim to bleed profusely as the blood pours through the hollow tooth. Whether male or female, Krooths seem to be repelled by goblinoid flesh, especially that of bugbears. This doesn't mean Krooths won't kill goblinoids, especially those threatening their young, but they typically do so only using their claws and tails, and they take great care to clean themselves thoroughly after such a killing. 10 out of 10. Fucking incredible.
That's fantastic. Like, as soon as I was like, oh, that was good, it's probably about over it. There was more, and I was like, damn, still good, though.
Yeah, so somebody really went full, like, David Attenborough on these creatures, and, like, they just, yeah. When I was a child, and we had the Dragon magazine, my favorite article was always the Monster Ecology. Somebody would write a fake Ranger Rick magazine article about a monster, for every issue of Dragon magazine, and some of them went hard, even harder than this description. Yeah, it was good times. So you may ask any one question you'd like about them.
Do they have any weaknesses?
They have no weaknesses save for their aversion to goblin flesh. All right.
Damn, I've used all 3 actions, or I could have changed shape into a goblin.
Jade, you're up.
All right, I think we're gonna move a little bit closer to less owied boy.
Okay. Oh, is that where you're gonna move? Nice.
15-foot reach, 15-foot reach.
Yeah, but they already used their reaction, beating the shit out of Rusk, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think here. I don't think I want to move
Okay.
past this little fenced area. We'll keep
Okay.
him, like, we'll pretend that it's penned in, right? All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna move, and then I think we're gonna blast him with a moonlight ray and hope that it hits.
Righty. That's a cool animation. You're doing like some Sith lightning there.
I only missed by 1. I want to re-roll it.
Fortunately, it did not hit. Wait, that is going to be a critical hit. What is making this dude off guard? Did he get, like, boxed by somebody for something? So,
I think it's because he's flanked.
nah, it wouldn't work against ranged attacks. I think it had something to do with, like, an attack that was landed on him, maybe from Rusk or something. Alright, give me that critical hit damage. Let's go.
I'm trying
Well,
to make
actually-
sure I hit the right button.
I think with spells, there's not always a critical hit button, and I just double the damage. Oh, that's a lot of dice. Are you sure you needed to roll that many? I mean, it's,
Oh shit, I hope I didn't kill him.
It's got a lot of hit
I,
points.
I probably killed him.
Well, look at that Pokeband life bar go. Meow. All right, it is still going. Okay.
That's it for me.
That's it. All right, let's see. This hadrosaur, it feels like it's in a safe place now. It'll just hang out. Alright, Brindle Quay. Let's see. He is going to... I mean... Yeah, sure. He's gonna hit this thing again. He has to save the cheese. It's gonna be a hit. Damn. Almost a crit, bro. Alright. He bonk it. And then he's gonna...
making sure the bonk non-lethal?
No, he's not. He doesn't think he could do enough damage to kill it, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's gonna be a miss. His third action, he will try once more to do a sage analysis, which he should have done first because it would have given him a bonus to his attack, but I've never had a sage NPC before, so I'm terrible. Let's see. Plus, he's already failed this like 4 times, so yeah, he has no fucking idea what's going on. Alright, Hadrosaur. Oh, wait! You motherfucker, you should have commanded your Hadrosaur with your last action. Alright, the Hadrosaur's like, I'm out. I'm out, homies. Let me make my check. Damn. Let's see. I was trying to get a 28 here. 27, sorry, because that one's fatigued. Oh yeah, no. It's gonna, yeah, that's a critical fail. It's going for it. Fortunately, because Cloudhoof put it back into a pain frenzy, it will not be able to reactive strike, but it is gonna run 100 feet away, which I think will take you guys off the map.
Can I reaction jump off?
Because I don't want you to miss out on the fight, yes, you can reaction jump off at any point during this movement.
Yeah. The second I see this thing running again, I'm like, nah,
okay.
I haven't.
Alright.
There's walls.
Alright, where did you want? Do you want to just be there?
Back where I was next to Cloudhoof. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, then it's gonna run off the map with the 30. Sorry, it has 20 for all movement that turn, or something like that. Yeah, so it's done. So. Whee! Alright. Play passes to the cows. They got nothing. Alright, play passes to irritated Krooth. Okay. Let's see. It'll turn back to Loritz and attack him again. Here we go. It's gonna do Jaws. Oh. That. Alright. That is gonna be a hit. Critical hit. Here's some damage for you. Oh shit! Holy shit! That's that's 1 away from max damage. Oh my god!
So yeah, that was a big hit. So that was
okay.
All right.
You also get another stack of drained, and you get that bleed. Right. It has 2 more actions. It will try to bite you again. It's gonna be a hit. Alright, here we go.
And I'm down.
19. Alright, you get another drained. What does that put you at? Drained 3? Oh shit, bro. Okay. Alright, keep in mind, this is important for Loritz's life. He cannot stop bleeding if any of those are still in his body. And there's 3 of them in there, guys. And they're DC 26 first aid checks to remove. So he is, again, in danger of dying. Alright, it whirls around, and it's going to take its 3rd attack. It's going to try to bite Rusk Vein. And that is going to miss. That is its turn. All right, Russ sees that it's low. He's going to try and do a non-lethal with his katana. However, this creature is bleeding. So if the creature is knocked out while bleeding, it could die.
It shouldn't be bleeding. It cleared the bleeding in the first, unless they got a new bleeding.
He made it bleed with his katana.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like
so
a personal problem.
Now he's not sure. Let's
Okay, well, as long as
see.
I didn't kill it.
All right. He's gonna turn to you, Jade, and he's gonna say, "You're a magic user, yeah? Can you heal this thing?" He says about the thing that just killed Loritz. Damn, just leaving him on red. All right, he
I believe I can help.
he's gonna delay. He doesn't want to knock it out until until he's sure that it's not gonna bleed to death. All right, top of the round. The Shy Krooth is up. Let's see. The Shy Krooth is just gonna keep attacking Cloudhoof because you're mean, obviously. You keep critically hitting it. So here we go. Bite. Jump. That's gonna be a hit. Right, 18 damage, and then another tooth gets stuck. So I think you're up to 3 teeth also. And then it's gonna try and attack you again. That's gonna be a hit. Let's see. Here's some damage. Alright, and then another drained. Oh. I think that drain was enough to drop you. Plus the damage.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck. So you have 2 people down who are spouting blood out of their bodies. Meanwhile, the employees of this establishment, whose lives you are trying to save, are like, hold up, y'all. I don't want to kill the specimens. The creature has 1 action left. It sees there's a delicious salad on the wall there. And with its extendo neck, it is going to make a Jaws attack against Goldleaf. It has a 10-foot reach with its Jaws.
Now I hope it does die from electric damage, the bastard.
Oh my god! Holy shit, bro. It's not a named creature, so I'm not even going to look at the critical hit card. Here comes the damage, though. Alright, much better than what Loritz was dealing with. Alright, so 44 damage. You're going to be taking persistent bleed. And you have a tooth stuck in you that's making blood squirt out all over the place. And that is the creature's turn. Alright, play passes to this Hadrosaur. Seeing this flurry of bloodshed, the Hadrosaur is going to try and make a new will save. See how it feels about this situation. I mean, it'd probably be better if it just went just over here. Maybe all the way over here. Okay. Goldleaf, to you.
Okay.
Listen,
It is
just because the scenario asked for them to be taken alive does not mean you have to take them alive.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, okay. I don't
particularly care about this fucking thing.
die for this shit. Don't die for this shit.
I'm not in danger of dying.
True.
Okay, got a new character set up.
Oh.
Just takes over as gravel.
Well, the worst part is, like, so we play with Mythic Dying, right? But Mythic Dying just keeps resetting you with Doomed. But if you're still bleeding nonstop,
Yeah,
and
the bleeding's the rough
and
part.
Doesn't do anything. Yeah.
right, like he'll
The
just keep
extra
getting.
rough part is that our fucking medic isn't here.
I was gonna say, yelling for Isaac to get over here. So these guys can still regain.
You want Isaac to tap in, like, so that he can.
Can we B team like activate him?
Yeah, that's fine.
If he can start ripping out all those fucking teeth.
We just
For this scenario, I'll roll him in.
Okay.
But I don't think he's gonna fuck around with no dinosaur riding. I think he's just gonna try to get there on foot. I don't know. Oh wow, he actually went too fast in initiative. Let's see. What
Since
is?
he just rolled in? Can we just put him? And he rolled higher than.
Yeah. I'll just throw him in. So Goldleaf, you shout for Isaac basically, and then we'll throw him in. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna check his nature, and if he feels like he would be, no, he is untrained. So we'll start him on foot. Okay. All right. So Goldleaf, what do you got?
So they can still regain hit points. They're just bleeding.
Correct. Yes, you can heal them. They just can't stop their persistent. Nothing can stop the persistent bleeding unless you can remove the teeth.
Okay. Because
remember, the teeth are described as having a poison that basically like accelerates bleeding.
Right.
Anticoagulant.
Anticoagulant. There you go.
It's like a mosquito bite.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a step to move away from this creature, and then targeting Cloud Hoof, I'm going to cast a 4th rank stupid on him.
Ooh. All right. As you go to cast that spell, let's see.
This thing has a 20-foot reach.
It has a 15 feet, but remember how they love their melee attacks in Pathfinder. So it will count 3. It can go 3 out diagonal. It does a square when it comes to melee attack range. So it could go this far away with its tail. So you would be within it. All right, here comes the bonk. All right, so it whips this extendo tail out for a reactive strike. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck?
So you wanted to end this campaign, okay.
Yeah, alright, let's see. 26, that's fine. He's fine. He'll walk
I'm not
it off.
worried. I'm not worried about the damage that it took away the spell, so then I can't.
Oh, because he critically hit you. Yeah, so you can't do the soothe. Shit. Okay.
That was my highest level soothe too. Well, sorry, man.
Okay.
I tried. That's
all right
it for me.
Then play passes to Isaac. Let's see. There's like drugs that make you go fast. Larry, what's the drug that makes you go fast but not run away?
Beth?
Is it prey mutagen? I think it's prey mutagen. Let's see. Prey mutagen. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Moderate prey mutagen. Oh, I think you could do better than that. What is it? Greater prey mutagen? Nope. Wow, that's a big jump. Okay. Yeah, so moderate prey mutagen.
Hello?
Hey, yeah. So
cheater elixir doesn't have drawbacks. It lets you go fast.
Oh, but it lets you go faster than plus 20%, or not 20%, plus 20 speed?
It doesn't let you go that fast, I don't think. It's like plus 5 or plus 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and he will down this prey mutagen to give himself plus 20 speed. Here we go.
Plus self-destructive mutagen sounds more like Isaac.
Yeah, for real. Like, if there ain't side effects, why would he take it? Alright, so now he's got a speed of 45? Yeah, 45. Alright. And let's see. When you quick make it, it's one action, but it's in your hand, and then the second action to drink it, right? So you'd only have one action left. All right. So then he'll rush it. Yeah, he'll rush in. All right. All right. He looks around and he says, there's no reason for me to start healing them if these things are gonna keep biting them.
It's like after they get knocked down, if they have another target, they go after the other target. We just need you to rip out the teeth.
Well, I just need you to fucking kill them.
Well, listen. Some people hit harder in combat than other people. I think.
Well, you're up, Sogbo. Show him how you hit in combat. Show your boy friend how you hit in combat.
How many of these does Cloudhoof have in him? 3?
4?
5?
5?
Jesus!
4. He's got 4. He's got 4.
Okay.
He's got.
So I'm gonna spend my first, I think it's 2 actions. Doing my people run around ability that I can't.
Also, keep in mind that administer first aid is a 2 Pac-Man activity, and you have to have a healer's toolkit.
Well, you said to remove the things. It was a medicine check, right?
It is a medicine check using administer first aid against a DC 26.
Damn it, crap! Yeah.
Yeah, the only person who can feasibly probably do that is Isaac.
That is why we have allowed Isaac to come off the bench, because, yeah.
It's fantastic. So we're going to 4 wins to let him have as much action economy next to the person that he needs to rescue as possible.
Okay, half his speed, so he can go 20 feet.
It's also plus 10 because he's starting, because he's within 10 feet of me.
Oh, okay. Right. He's a medium creature, so he could go over or through this fence. Who would he save if he could only? This is the backspiration question of a lifetime.
Well,
who would he save, Lawrence or Cloudhoof? Cloudhoof was playing silly games instead of rescuing crew members, whereas Lawrence went on a special, rampage mission against Pindrop's tower with him. I feel like, plus, Gold Leaf's there. He's got healing.
I think Jade's got plans for Lawrence.
Oh, okay, all right.
I can go and heal him, but he'll just continue to, keep slowly dying until we can pull the things out. But I can heal him.
All right. Well, Cloudhoof also has more teeth in him.
Yeah.
Currently, so Isaac will move up. All right. And then who else do you affect with it? Is this up to 4 creatures?
Yeah, 4 creatures. I think it's within 30.
And this one has used its reaction, so there's that. This one has not used its reaction, so be careful with this one.
Gold Leaf, you can move if you want. Rusk can move, and Jade can move.
Rusk does not want to move. This creature has its reaction.
Yeah, I know, but I want him to tank the reaction so Jade.
So do you tell him, come over here?
I'm like, Rusk, if you let it attack you, she'll be able to help better.
Damn. All right, when you put it that way, he respects your battle strategy and the fact that you think he's hard enough to survive.
I mean, he's the best out of anybody that's been up.
All right, so he goes to move. He goes to move away from it, and it will use its reaction on him, and it hits him.
Last legs is lower than Death's Door, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So he moves away. The creature hisses, growls, roars. It is not pleased. Its eyes, black shiny pools of oil, look everywhere and nowhere, unfocused and full of rage and confusion. All right.
Right. I'm pretty sure that I could crit this thing and still not kill it with a one-action elemental blast. So I'm gonna one-action elemental blast irritated.
That's gonna be a hit. Alright, 9 points of damage. It is still going.
Good.
Okay.
All right, that's all 3 from me.
Play passes to Captain Jade.
So I can 4 wins from what Songbo did, right? And
Yeah,
since
yeah,
Rusk
happy
tanked
feet.
the okay. Okay, I'll move right here.
Okay. As you approach,
And then
you can see 3 little geysers of blood squirting out of Loritz's body. His blood is like a beautiful, like, you know, wet clay. You know what I'm saying? Like when they do in the potter's wheel.
let's see what the best scenario here would be.
Cloudhoofs is like a beautiful, like, light blue. A little shimmer to it.
All right.
52 points of healing. All right, he's going to be here for a while.
And then we will. Damn it, I wanted to cast Cauterize Wounds on the Krooth, but I don't have the action economy, so I will cast Guidance on Loritz as well.
Live, Loritz. Live for us both.
I'm sure at least one of you is going to survive.
I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's both.
Damn, okay. Play passes to Hadrosaur. Some people call her Dr. Hadrosaur. She reaches for she just hides because she's fucking terrified. Alright, play passes to Brindle Quay. He is gonna use nature skill. Alright. Oh my fucking god. Alright. He makes the dinosaur very upset. The dinosaur is going to try and knock him off. It does. Oh well. He was going to come back with his medicine skill to try to help, but the dice have spoken. Loritz,
idea.
what's up?
If we die,
Uh-huh.
can we come back as a reborn, knowing full well who we were?
I mean, your character wouldn't be that much different, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, alright, Loritz, it's minigame time. Wait,
So-
is that minigame time? Because you were healed, so you're conscious.
I'm
Okay.
above health, and
Yeah.
it used its reaction.
It did.
He stand.
All right, him stand. Okay.
And then he's gonna attack it. Whatchamacallit? Non-lethally.
All right, and you are always able to do non-lethal with no penalty.
Yes.
All right.
Shit. So what I'm doing is stand one action. I have to pick up my weapon. Melee people. And then a flurry of blows, so I get 2 attacks still.
That's going to
we
be a
check.
hit.
Yep. Low damage.
Okay, and then it's got to make it safe.
It's still alive.
Aren't you making 2 attacks and we're combining the damage?
Yeah,
Isn't
I guess
that-
so. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It is.
I was just going to let you finish that up.
Yes.
All right, so 9 points of damage. Let's see what happens. That is enough. She lets out a sort of, and then collapses.
It's all right. Yeah, I think that he throws his rope dart around the spines, pulls it in, just punches it in the face. Thank you, Captain. And then I think that's it. It's all 3.
Okay.
Just
Play
gotta treat wounds for bleeding before its turn comes around.
play passes to Hadrosaur. Hadrosaur's real mad. It runs off.
You need to give me the bleeding back. It keeps rolling for it.
Oh, okay. And you just keep getting rid of it, man. All
Nice.
right. Let's see. I'll just. The only way I can trigger it. I guess I could keep applying it to you, but. Let's see. I'll just grab it from there. Where are you at? I was checking on that dinosaur that's very far away now. Okay. Cows and Rusk. Alright. So Rusk sees that you have successfully knocked that one out, but it's still bleeding.
Listen, I did my part.
No. Alright. Let's see. It could die.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Okay. He sees Isaac has his medicine kit, and he said, "Hey, you, yeah. I need you to go stop that creature from bleeding." As Cloudhoof's blood geysers in 4 beautiful prismatic blue sprays out of his body. Isaac just looks at him. It just stares at him. Alright, well, he's going to fly up and over. And then he will land... Ooh, I guess he can't land behind it because it's got a 15-foot reach with the... Oh, but its reaction's used up. So what's crazy about a creature with a 15-foot reach and reaction is if you have to melee adjacent to it, it can hit you as you are trying to close the distance with it. Like a 5e human polearm fighter. It's just terrible. Alright, so it's gonna move. He's gonna move in. He's not gonna get off guard if he goes there because Cloudhoof is down. So we'll actually move here to try to get it from gravel. Alright, here we go. He's gonna attack with I guess his beak. Here we go. Because it won't be on... Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, and then... Second attack. Nope. Alright. Top of the round. Let's see, Cloud Hoof. So you're only at dying 1, so it's fine. So go ahead and give us a stabilize check. Ooh. Okay, so now you're dying 2. Then you'll take bleed and go to dying 3 at the end of your turn. Alright, so gonna advance. The bleed will trigger. If it clears, we'll have to add it back in.
I already put it up to 3, so I'm sorry. Reduced by 1.
Oh, I wouldn't have put it up to 3 because then it might try to kill you.
It did. It did try to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have let it do its own thing.
I didn't realize it auto. Dude.
Yeah.
I haven't been in this situation before.
Really?
I
feel like yeah.
I can keep getting pulled up like.
I guess having 4 pipettes geysering your blood out of your body is a very specific situation. So I would say, yeah, I don't think in 30 years I've seen anybody in this situation.
Okay, but Gravis does 1 action, so he's gonna punch him.
Okay.
Non-lethally.
Alright. Let me reapply that bleed for you. So you're at dying 3, so a single point of damage, and that's it. Though it says that you're just straight up dead, but we'll figure it out.
I mean, it's told me he's been dead the whole time ever since he.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you're unconscious, it calls you dead.
Oh, okay. I should probably look into that. Alright. So it looks like a hit. Were you doing non-lethal with that?
Yeah, I put the -2.
Oh, okay, nice. That's 11 points of damage. Let's see. Oh, she's still going. She's still going.
That's okay. She got periodic electrical damage, double electric. So.
All right. So she's up. Nobody propped you up, which is good. And there's a delicious bird guy right here. So rather than go after Isaac or anyone else, she's gonna turn and attack Rusk. All right, here we go. It's gonna be Jaws attack. That's gonna be a hit. Alright, he's going to take 20 points of damage, but worse than that, he is going to have one of these goddamn teeth in him. And he's going to have the bleed. Going to follow up with another bite, try to get another tooth in there. I've seen the stats of crocodiles and alligators in Pathfinder. These guys don't need to be this strong to hunt fucking crocodiles. The crocodiles do not have a chance against these things.
These are flipping Naga hunters. Oof.
Yeah, these things are bananas. Alright, and then it's got a third action. Because it's not thinking straight, it's just going to keep biting. That's also going to hit. That's a lot of teeth that you got to pull out at 2 Pac-Mans per attempt. Holy shit. Alright. Russ takes the damage, and he gets drained again. And that drained will drop him. Oof. Stress. Alright. Play passes to Hadrosaur. It's fine where it is. Play passes to Goldleaf.
Doesn't die from electric.
Let's see.
No, I got 2.
But worse, it didn't recover from the electric, so it might, it might die, and you will fail this mission by not taking them alive. All right. Yikes! It does have its reaction back too, which could be a big problem. Goldleaf, what you got? I mean, Goldleaf, you can just fucking kill it, bro.
Honestly,
Like-
considering that right now.
Look at what it did with its turn. Like,
That doesn't do enough damage to knock it out. Honestly, fuck it. 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
I mean, the other one unconscious, or the other one died from the bleed?
Well, it's still bleeding, but it is
Yeah,
unconscious.
there's a chance it'll die from the bleed, but since the mission is to try to take him alive, then you know.
The mission
Just, you know,
is to
Make
protect
sure you
the
heal their
farm.
bleeding before you heal Russ's bleeding.
The
Yeah,
mission
that's
is
what he
the mission is to protect the farm. If protecting the farm means killing these things and keeping the rest of the livestock alive, fuck it. They die. I'm gonna do a telekinetic projectile at this thing.
Jade's mission is to protect her teammates. So if that's what she needs to do is let these bitches die so that you guys don't, that's what she's gonna do.
That too.
Alrighty, let's see this 17 points of damage. And yeah, that'll be it. Dunzos.
Yep. He takes one of the errant rocks from the stone fence, kind of just does a whistle, and it floats into the air, rockets, and just smashes into the center of this thing's face.
Alright, its head crest caves in, and it lets out a guttural and it's done.
Last action. Oh, like I said, people bleeding, so we're not out of combat yet. I'll just move over to Isaac to give him aid in any way. Actually, no, hold on, I don't need to do that from there.
Yeah, you can aid, I think, up to 30 feet away, more than that. Like,
I will specifically one for all. I'll talk him through it if I need to. From where I am, that's it.
Alright. Play passes to Isaac. Alright. Let's see. He is. Let me double check his feat support. Maybe he took something that makes his first aid go faster. Let's see. He's got medic dedication. Got doctor's visitation. He's got battle medicine. He's got treat condition. He's got continual recovery. So treat recovery, continual recovery. When you treat wounds, your patient becomes immune for only 10 minutes instead of 1 hour. Fantastic. Treat condition, just a creature. Okay, he can do clumsy, enfeebled, or sickened. All right. Battle medicine, he can do that in combat. So he might want to open up with a battle medicine on you, just to make sure you have hit points. Period. So we'll have him do that. So let's see. Where is it? Administer first aid, stabilize, stop bleeding. Nah, we want to do treat wounds. Here we go. Treat the wounds. But he's supposed to be able to do it with oh, that's right. He has like macros for this that let him use his crafting for treating wounds, I think. Right? Let me see. Double checking here. No? Okay. I'll just roll manually. Here we go. Okay, so that'll be a success. So on a success, that's 2d8, I believe, plus something. All right, treat wounds. Nope, it's just straight up 2d8. No, plus 10 because he would have done it at expert level. Okay, so. First, Cloudhoof, you are healed for 16. So you would be conscious, you wouldn't be dying anymore, you would be wounded, you still have the stuff in you. Then he's going to try...
How many teeth does Rusk have in him?
3.
Okay.
I mean, he could hold off on removing teeth, and he could move over to Rusk and do a battle medicine on him, too.
Do a doctor's visitation to be able to do one action.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll do that. Let's see. He's at a plus 14. He's aiming for a 21. Or sorry, a 20. Oh, he didn't do it. Well, shit. Okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. Then he will. Fine. He will start removing a tooth from Cloudhoof, I guess. Somebody else could drop a heal on Rusk that could buy you guys some time. That would be good. All right, Songbow to you.
All right. Well, does Goldleaf have teeth in him too?
I recovered from the bleed. I don't know if that's supposed to.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, you're not supposed to recover from the bleed. So
yeah, it did automatically. I got one.
Yeah. You gotta let me know when it does that so I could reapply it. Unfortunately, persistent damage, and the TC is a 20. All right.
I'm gonna move to here. I've got a -1 to medicine, so I'm gonna be fucking useless doing that. But
Aid.
I will do an aid to Isaac.
Okay. Since Isaac invested one action, he'll be able to do 2 attempts next turn and potentially remove 2 teeth. So
we're gonna aid with the crafting check, and I'm gonna talk about like the design, the naturally evolved design of the teeth. What would be the best way to remove them?
all right. He has a grim look on his face. He's just covered in iridescent blue blood from the geyser that's just the geysers that are just spraying out of Cloudhoof's body. The play passes to Captain Jade.
I got this.
Alright. What's going on here? Is it going to be an AoE heal?
Oh, I need to move first. Hang on a second.
Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, this guy. You don't want another eel incident.
Yeah, Jade still feels bad about that. You didn't have to rub it in.
Well, I mean, you're still within emanation range, so I mean, I don't know. Like, if your intention is to use the AoE and not bring this guy back, you got to be at least 35 feet away from him. But if you want to make sure,
I think that works.
If you want to make sure it doesn't bleed to death, you could. Let's see.
I have a 40-foot movement speed, so I should be able to get far enough away from him.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so you're gonna heal everybody except the creature and Loritz. All right.
I think it misses Goldleaf's move.
Oh, really?
That's fine.
Can you be in
Cloud
space? It's like down like that.
I think when he's prone and conscious, it's kind of taboo. If he's prone and unconscious, it's okay.
It's fine. Just go ahead.
All right. Yeah, it's not like another monster's gonna show up. I mean, it's not. It's not like another monster's gonna show up. All right, so 16, nice. So that wouldn't apply to Loritz, but it would apply to Cloudhoof and Rusk. Nice. That should buy it plenty of time. Bleeding at 1d6, not that bad. Okay. Why won't it let me heal him? Alright. So... Ooh, wait. Hold on. You can't do the 3-action heal if you move, though, right?
Oh, that's right.
If you want to just move and heal Russ, because Cloudhoof has a decent amount of hit points, you could just move and do a 2-action heal on him, because those are the only 2 you need to heal anyways. And that would still kind of have the same beneficial effect. You'd also do a little bit more healing, right? If you did a 2-action one.
Yeah, I think so. I forgot that was 3-action.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say I did that instead.
So
My bad.
roll damage heal for a 2-action one. See if it's better. And then while you're doing that, let's see. I'll probably be able to just remove these dinos and Brindle Quay from the equation. Alright. And then this thing, we're going to see if it dies from the bleed or not. Right. Ooh, alright, so it's still bleeding and it's still dying. Laura, it's to you.
Okay, so they're over there. Loritz is gonna move, get closer to his allies, aid Isaac. Is Isaac gonna be operating here on his next turn?
Yeah, he's gonna be working on Cloudhoof.
Do I need to be right next to him? I should probably within reach of Cloudhoof, because the way I'm going to contribute is I'm gonna position Cloudhoof as necessary for the operation using athletics.
Okay, so you're gonna use athletics to help with the operation? Okay, so
Yep.
you're gonna assist on the second tooth removal. Got
Exactly.
it. Alright. We can remove these guys. I'm also gonna delete chat. Right, you kept the bleed, so that's good. We don't have to reapply it. And then I'm gonna clear chat, which will probably freeze everybody's browsers for a second. I'm getting the page unresponsive. Say prayers, offer sacrifices. Alright, I'm gonna hit wait. Hey, alright. This, remove that. Alright. Cloudhoof. You are not dead. Here you go. What's your play? You are alive, and you have hit points, and you have holes punched in you. Do you have any way to boost your HP or assist the others?
Let's see here. Check and see what I got in my inventory. Damn, I was hoping I had a healer's kit. I can try to aid the next medicine check on me.
The next two are queued up, but you can assist, and then if it doesn't, if you get a higher roll, it'll be used instead of somebody else's roll. Because you're basically all providing the same bonus, and we just take the best of the bonuses that are available.
Okay.
Alright, Rusk is up. He is also in need of healing. Everybody's in need of healing here, with Dr. Isaac. I feel that if you want, we can roll a few checks to see if this creature stabilizes or not. But with you guys having gotten rid of all the loose ends, you have healing magic, you have healing resources, and Isaac has a pretty decent chance of removing these things. It's just going to take time. He can outpace the damage that it's going to deal. So while it would seem kind of exciting to roll to remove, 10 teeth from your bodies, I think that mathematically you guys will survive this. So really the only thing that we're not sure about is whether or not this creature will survive. So if you guys are leaving this up to RNG, I could kind of roll through and see how that goes. But other than that, I think that now that you guys are all together again, keeping an eye on each other's health, you should be able to get these things removed. Everybody cool with that, or do you want to sit here and watch Isaac roll 10 medicine checks?
While he's
All right,
here.
so I have cauterized wounds. I could go over there and I could stop the bleed from the creature. But cauterized wounds deals 1 fire damage. So wouldn't it just kill the creature?
Let's see. If you're using it in this instance to stop the bleeding, he's at dying 2 right now. You'd have to do it right now. What's the action economy to do it?
I'd have to move, and then it's 2 Pac-Mans.
And you have enough speed to get over there?
40-foot movement speed.
All right, yeah, sure. So you move over, you cauterize the wound. How does that work? What's the ability? Oh, cool. All right. So he brings it to dying 3, but then you stop the bleeding. Oh, we'd still need somebody to stabilize it. Is there anybody willing to stabilize the creature? I guess Isaac could try to stabilize it, right?
I was gonna say,
what about that
Isaac
halfling?
Stop us for a turn and.
Yeah. Oh, the halfling who eventually makes his way back here.
I recall him saying he had medical training.
Yeah, he's got little legs though, but he'll get here eventually. All right, so let's see, medicine. Let's go. Okay. All right. So with him returning, between him, Isaac, and the cauterize from Jade, one survives, one's dead, and all of you live. You may now remove the bleed and however many stacks are drained from your sheet.
Hooray.
That's crazy.
I will lay on hands everybody as they're getting their persistent bleed, the big old teeth taken out of them. So I'm assuming that this will take time and we'll just heal to full.
Yeah. You guys can take as much time as you need to heal up. We'll say that in the aftermath of all this, you put in a good, I don't know, hour of just like catching your breath, calming down the animals, gathering up the hadrosaurs, that sort of thing. All right.
Why does this all seem to be centered around the lake?
All right. So, that was those monsters were pretty crazy. All right. I wanted something that did more than claw slash. I don't know. They
They
definitely
were pretty
delivered.
cool.
They definitely delivered.
It happened in 30 seconds.
All right. So, everyone returns, and you kind of get your biz sorted out a little bit. There was, however, you lost a goat, a cow, 2 ducks. Could have been a lot worse. Rusk looks to all of you, and he extends a taloned hand, and he says, "I didn't get a chance to introduce myself, but my name is Rusk Vanehook. Yes. I'm a senior rancher around here. I am the curse breaker. I mastered speech and mastered flight." He kind of, preens a little bit because it's pretty good for Kenku. Not bad, you know what I'm saying?
Impressive.
Then he says, "Yes, at the Stone Ranch, many things are possible, thanks to the training and the knowledge the mistress shares with those aligned with her vision."
That's good.
I think it was Cloudhoof with like nature or something, where he was like, okay, these Krooth wouldn't normally be like this, right?
Yeah, they seem like they were under the effects of something.
Drugged or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Isaac's gonna look at Rusk and he's gonna go, hey, "Great, nice to meet you," and then he's gonna drag Isaac over to the unconscious one, and we're gonna perform tests on it.
Okay.
To try to figure out what happened.
Yeah, Russ goes with you, and he says,
these keep like spilling your backstory or whatever. We've got like important.
These creatures, they are always raising young, domesticated. They're domesticated. We always set aside strongest male of litter for next breed. But other males are trusted for essential organs before flesh is made of stone.
Is this one a boy or a girl?
No. Boys are kept in enclosure. Too dangerous. Females are not allowed to roam free, but have enclosure by the lake.
The lake.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Has this plague affected any of these creatures yet?
No, sir. The stone rot affecting many of the Voltrams.
Yeah, so we think it's caused by like poison. You know anything about that?
Poison. Poison. Voltrams only eat cotton candy.
Right, from the caves. The
what? No, it is prepared specially in the kitchens.
Yeah.
If you are unfamiliar, it is made from spun sugar.
normally. Anyway, where do they get their water from?
Voltram don't need water, but sometimes drink from lake.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Who
is
said
way
access
too
to
much
these
of a
crews?
coincidence at this point. We should go to that lake.
While this is going down, I want to start harvesting this creature.
Oh,
Let it
okay.
put away.
I
Hold on.
would
This is
not say it's a
not
good
ours.
idea, Cloudhoof.
No, I'm not claiming the parts for ourselves, but I can't let this.
All right, you're not letting it go to waste. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's trying to maybe show off
We're
your
harvesting
skills
for
a little
parts
bit.
anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe show a little bit more of a bit of a more of a grin than normal, because how he can get vengeance back on this creature that knocked him out and died before he could get back up.
I guess it's better to ask for forgiveness. We should probably investigate that lake after we're done here. Wow, this is.
I mean, we looked at it once, didn't we? We didn't really find anything.
No, that's the whole thing. Isaac did tests, so we didn't find anything there. There's nothing at the bottom of the lake either. Let's check that.
These Krooth, they don't normally act like this. One of our friends here was saying that it's almost like they were drugged or whipped into a frenzy. Do you know anything about that, or who might have been around them?
Yes. Look at the eyes. There is a mucus. There's a mucus in the eyes. There's something wrong with them. You say, poison. Poison. That makes me think that, these have been poisoned also. In a different way.
How long
You
ago was the
there.
food truck gone through here? The food
You
truck.
there. You. I see you. I see you carving up the mistress's meat. Look for stone tumors.
You went out for anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Yeah, basically, he just wants you to keep an eye out, and if it's turning to stone from the inside, that maybe that's what drove him crazy, the pain of being transformed. All right, so roll your check for harvesting, which is, I believe, nature, right?
I was using nature or
Yeah.
crafting. Whichever was higher.
Okay. Mm.
But I took the monster scavenger feat. Gives me a +1. Yeah.
All right, let's see. It goes against the recall difficulty of the monster, which is a 24. So we're able to hit a 24 with that. 27. Okay.
27.
Yeah. So as you start carving it up, obviously them teeth pretty nasty. They could be used for crafting blowgun ammunition, things like that. As far as the venom itself, it doesn't keep very well after death, so it's not essentially something that can be easily harvest. But you do find that, yes, indeed, many of her internal organs have been turned to stone or in the process of turning to stone, which, in your opinion, is what drove her crazy. The pain of this transformation. The other animals that are being afflicted are more like chill domesticated herbivores, so they're just like, I'm gonna be sad while I die. But these creatures are apex predators, and apparently they did not handled this well. In fact, you know from fighting it that whenever this creature takes a critical hit, it gets stronger, but more sloppy. So you think that maybe the pain of the transformation drove the two of these creatures insane.
Frenzy.
Yep.
Songbo cocks his thumb back, places his finger against the temple of the one next to him. Says, it looks like they're probably affected by this plague thing. You want us to finish this one off too while we're at it, or?
Rust is no. The druids and the alchemists, they're looking for cures for this disease.
Well, in that case, we should probably put it somewhere secure.
Yes. I will go get chains and straps.
And he goes inside the building.
I'll show everyone the calcified or petrified portions. So it's corrupting these guys as well.
I just want to keep an eye on him, so I'm going to follow him in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like a it's sort of like the interior is just like storage for feed and supplies and things like that. There's like a small, like, I guess, break room area. He sees that you followed him in, and he says,
"Oh, are you hungry? Do you need to eat food?"
I biologically or at the moment. Like I do eat food, yes, but I'm not hungry right now.
We have food if you need food.
That's such a interesting turn of phrase.
Do you need drink?
To be common around these parts.
Here, I get you a drink. You want wine?
Do you not need food?
I no longer need food and drink. I have mastered myself.
I hear that if you do that too often, you go blind. No.
Oh, he makes a kick sound, which you think is laughter. And he says,
"Oh no, I have not transcended the need for that."
What do you mean you mastered yourself? How does that work?
Oh, it is nature of this plane, timeless plane. In a timeless plane, you only feel time if you let it. Infinite plane, you only feel distance if you let it.
All right.
The mistress teaches these things to those most loyal. They are techniques she has mastered in her time here. Techniques she learned from the Jathum.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
But many natives, they know this. Like a bird knows to fly.
Yeah, intrinsically.
Yes.
Do you need help with those chains, or?
Oh, he says,
no wine.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, you guys get the equipment and everything. While that's happening inside, your goal was to meet up with the wagon. As luck would have it, the wagon would be making its way around the bend, I guess. Let's see. Do I have a wagon anymore? I mean, I have a wagon. It just doesn't have any art attached to it. Hold on. Where's my magic go? Toy box of tokens. Let's see. My immersion. I
Blink
gotta have
token with wagon written on the front of it.
Empty soda can on the table. Wagon.
It's the 8-bit Oregon Trail wagon.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. All right, let's see. Where's the supply wagon full of food? Ah, here it is. Lovely. Boop. It's... there we go. And then where's where's this where's the dinosaur? Surely this dinosaur exists. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. Okay. So you see a pair of hadrosaurs pulling a wagon as it comes around the bend. And these hadrosaurs are so fucking big. I mean, they're huge creatures. So there we go. All right. You see that there are two people in the wagon and a third person sitting on the back of the wagon. So person, and then this other person. Right, here we go. Yeah, then this person riding on the back of the wagon. They are an elf with wings. All right. So as they roll up, they see the carnage, and immediately they go like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And then the one individual kind of calls back and says, "There's a problem here, a big problem." And then the chill music stops, and they reach for their initiative dice.
May we help you?
As they draw their weapons, she says, "Yeah, just who the fuck are you? And what the hell's going on here?"
Points to the deputy badge.
Okay. She sees the deputy badge. And then she sees Brindle Quay over there. He waves. And then the elf on the back, she flappy her wings, and she lands on the roof of the little stable enclosure here, and she looks down at everything that has happened, and she says, "Greetings. What is going on here? Oh, I'm Elira. Mr. Quay." And Brindle Quay, he turns red like a radish, and he wipes his brows. He looks away from the beautiful woman, and he says, "Yes, it's good to see you, Miss Sudboat. These deputies are doing an investigation into the." He motions with his cane to Cloudhoof, who's just got blood up to his elbows and is like just holding a petrified organ in each hand. Yes, the Krooths, the females, they went crazy, escaped their enclosure and came here to feed on prime meat. her eyes narrow. She looks around, and she says, All right. Hold on. She's going to roll a sense motive check on that little bastard. All right. She motions to the other two women, and that they kind of ease up. Okay. All right, and she says, well, thank you so much for your help. I'm sure the mistress will be pleased that you were able to save the prime meat.
Just doing our part.
Yeah, we were delivering food. This is the supply caravan. All right, Songbo, you and Rusk head out with the supplies.
Oh, hey, it's the spy lady that Brindle has a crush on.
Brindle makes a guffawing sound, and then Elira looks over at you, and kind of cocks her head a bit, and she says, "A spy?
Yeah, sure. You want to help us chain this thing up?
It looks dangerous."
Oh, for sure. It almost killed like 3 people.
All right, this lady says, "I'll help."
All right, just like don't get bit by it.
She says, "These things are more trouble than they're worth." And then when you think about the fact that we only really make any money off the males, and the reason we make the money off the males is it's just shameful.
Yeah, I mean, like they definitely did seem a hassle. Do they make like particularly good stone, or like are their organs the money maker?
Oh, she says, the male organs are definitely the money maker. She quietly tells you, the organs make a powerful aphrodisiac.
Those like they like poof your hair up.
No, she starts laughing, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, son. Maybe you're too young to know about this stuff." And she goes back to work.
But not anymore. And then I just go back to working.
Okay. Yeah. So Elira kind of like looks down at you guys from her perch up there, and says, "Deputies. And she's gonna roll a recall knowledge check on you guys. Oh, she knows exactly who you fucking are. She says, the natural ones. Interesting. I wonder.
Have you spoken with your mistress lately?
Not in the last. She kind of like cocks her head. Not in the last few hours. Or today. No. She says, "You're the first mate, aren't you? The cult leader?"
Not sure where people get that one from, but sure. Goldie's the name. Pleasure.
Ah, and you are Captain Jade?
That's what people tend to call me.
How interesting. A bunch of pirates and Terranathian expatriates find their way here, and the mistress deputizes you rather than capturing you for the reward money and good faith with Terranathus.
Well, the reason I had asked if you had spoken with her, then you would have learned that we have entered into a trade relationship with your mistress.
Trade
And
relationship.
And thus helping her with some issues on her ranch. Particularly, he just motions.
So you've been hired as privateers.
More or less.
Oof. Things are bad. Things are real bad. She kind of looks you guys over like, this is what we got, huh? Okay. Okay. And she says, I'll be honest. Your reputation and wanted posters leave much to be desired. They don't really paint a picture of competent privateers. Have you even been doing this very long?
Technically, privateers have to be sponsored, I believe, like definitionally. Right. So I wouldn't say that we're privateers, but also we haven't actually done any like real pirating. We like to, I guess, some of our crew like to call ourselves pirates.
Call this a trial period.
Sort of like, we're just like a group that goes places together.
You're just adventurers?
Call this a trial period for our crew and your mistress.
Also, if you're pirates in the employ of the mistress, who is the leader of this sovereign nation, the Stone Ranch, then you are privateers to us.
I'm not sure if we've, like, established the relationship well enough yet to really say that we're employed by her. Like, we're doing something for her right now.
You were deputized.
Well, yeah, that's true. But, I mean, that makes us more like... Whatever, it's fine.
The air genies are afraid of her, Songpo. It's okay for us to be employed by her.
I mean, like, I haven't signed anything, is all I'm saying. Like
I said, this is a trial period for us. If
I don't know
approves of our progress and how this turns out, maybe something further can be established.
How this turns out. So she's asked you to figure out why the creatures keep getting sick?
Oh, no, we did that already.
Oh.
It seems to be affecting more and more creatures here, so...
Yeah, it's like a poison. From, like, basilisk blood.
Ah.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be like a spy lady that tells everything to the boss, and you didn't even know that. So you're kind of like, we're a little bit suspicious of you.
It's called human resources and morale officer, not right. Spy.
No, I said the right thing. I said what I meant.
When you say that, this lady says, "You're pretty sharp for a kid."
Oh, well, I guess I'm 22 now. I was 32.
All right, you guys feel that you have secured this creature.
Songbo pats it 3 times and says, "That's not going anywhere."
As you do, it kind of lets out a chuffing kind of like roar as its eyes open. It struggles a bit, but you got it. So Brindle Quay says, yes, well, he rushes over to you, Goldleaf, and he whispers into your eye. I don't know. Your anatomy is confusing to some people. And he says,
Yes,
I
well,
have ear holes.
how are we going to check the wagon for the poison in the wagon?
He'll look up at Alira and back at Brindle and just kind of shake his head. And then address Alira. Well, we're in the middle of our investigation, and you seem to be in the middle of your job. You said you were delivering food and supplies here?
yes.
Oh, well, don't let us stop you. We'll just continue our work. We'll just be here in the background.
All right. Okay. And so they proceed to drive on through, park, and start unloading the food.
Cool. And as they're doing that, I am going to be in the background watching them.
Okay. All right. You guys can make your seek checks, and or your sense motive checks. They would all be blind GM if you are interested in that, or any other checks that you feel like you might want to make, like a recall knowledge check to see if everything's on the up and up.
So far, I think it's her for sure, Lawrence.
I'm going to use a hero point to roll at advantage.
Okay. As the two of them are riding over there, once they're out of earshot, she flies down and motions for Jade to come over speak with her.
Jade will hesitantly walk over to her.
Okay. She kneels down in the Princess Leia stance, as mediums should do when they want to be polite to smalls, so that she may speak to you face to face. And she says, I have also been tasked with investigating. I've been suspicious that maybe the food lines have been jeopardized, so I've been volunteering to ride around, keeping an eye on things.
And have you discovered anything?
No, but those two seem awful suspicious. It's different people every day, which is true, but I just have a bad feeling about them.
What causes this feeling that you have?
She kind of blushes a bit as she says, well, your friend called me a spy, but that's not what I am. I just listen, and I have a way of making people open up about things. And, well, she sees Brindle Quay, like, fucking peering at you guys. And she says, can we speak back over here?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And he looks away like, oh, what's over there? She says, well, I don't know if you know, but Brindle Quay, he publicly opposed the mistress twice. And his words have stirred up a bit of a rebellion amongst the staff. Those two, well, they think that he was in the right. They think that the mistress has lost her touch. And they're not the only ones. I think that maybe that Jathum, the one that demanded he be received, but then keeps coming up with excuses not to be received, I think he might be mobilizing the dissonance in an organized campaign. Sabotage us.
So you think that he is causing all of this? Possibly causing those that are loyal to conspire?
Yes.
That's a very interesting theory.
Do you not think so?
Well, I like to try to take in all of the facts and look at everything from every angle, and I feel like I just don't have all of the angles yet. I think it best to talk with the rest of my crew.
Gold Leaf, can you give me a perception check?
Oh, in addition to the.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Just perception?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if that was supposed to be secret or not.
Oh no, it's gotta be secret. Okay. So you're paying attention to everything, but with that perception check, you don't hear the exchange between Jade and Alira. Loritz, you're trying to keep an eye on things, but there's just so much noise and activity, it's hard to keep track of anything in particular. Let's see. Jade, with your recall knowledge check, you do feel that the theories that she has laid out for you make sense. It does feel kind of obvious. Like the Jatun threatened, then they sent a guy. The guy's been stirring up trouble. He's got a perfect cover story that he never leaves the guest house. Yet there is obviously some, feelings about the recent decisions to kind of turn up their nose at two powerful potential allies who are now potential enemies. Morale's kind of low. The animals are not doing well. So things are shaky and unstable. There could be a rebellion at work. There could just be people that have been bribed to help make things worse. Hard to say. Lawrence, why did you roll 2 perception checks? Did you use a hero point?
I did use
Oh,
a
okay.
hero.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then as I scroll further up, with your perception check, not only do you hear what's going on with Jade and Alira, but you also get a bad feeling about some of the food. As someone who has been dealing with stone rot, you just kind of have like a sensitivity to it, and you feel like you do want to you guys should check out some of the food crates.
Something about that food smells familiar, unpleasant.
Isaac pushes Songbow forward.
What?
Go check out the food, I guess.
I'm not. That's like nature or medicine. I'm good at making things.
Oh my god! I just do everything around here. Right. As he approaches, these women turn and say, this girl says, "What's the problem, deputies? What do you need? What's going on? This is animal food. I know it smells real good, but you shouldn't eat it."
Look, I heard from one of the guards that the animal food is really good.
Yeah, well, we got cotton candy for the sheep. We got golden carrots for the bunnies. We got, I think this is called corn, for the ducks. No, hold on. What are these things called? And the woman says, they're called peas. She says, peas. We got peas for the ducks. I love the ducks. Where are they?
They got eaten, but Songbow walks over to where they're unloading all of this stuff, and he starts like grabbing a bunch of it, like, tell me about this thing. What's this? Who eats this?
Okay, all right.
What's special about it? I'm trying.
This lady who thinks you're just the most precocious toddler she's ever seen, she kneels down in a Princess Leia pose and she says, "Oh, I'll tell you all about it, sugar." And then she starts explaining to you all the different foods.
All right, this is my society check to manipulate them.
Oh, okay.
Well, Isaac,
Both women, they just want to tell you all about the different foods for the animals and the sounds they make. Right. And they say the sheep say ba ba. Can you say ba ba?
Ba, ba.
Oh! And they just start squealing, and then the girl says, "Okay." And the Almirage say, "Can you say that?"
You cut off after you started.
Oh, it's a horrible scream. The rabbits make a horrible scream. That's the sound that rabbits make. If you were not aware, that is the sound that rabbits make. They didn't make it onto the See and Spell or whatever.
Songbow shape changes. I can only shape change into humanoid races and dog and raccoon dog and tools. So unfortunately, actually, it can't change into an animal.
Well, you definitely keep them distracted long enough that. Did you guys want Isaac to recall knowledge on this food?
Oh, yeah,
Please.
My aid for Isaac.
Okay.
Is he doing a recall knowledge or a nature?
He's gonna do recall knowledge to just hit the whole thing. He's gonna do it a quick.
Then I'll just do a nature.
Oof. Okay. He's like, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, with your check, you definitely think, Goldleaf, that the food has been tampered with.
Is there anything in specific, or is he like the whole thing?
Unfortunately, between your role and Isaac's role, they just were not good enough to conclusively say that the food has been poisoned. But you do feel like it's been tampered with.
Alright, let me do this real quick.
Oh, man. Alright, so you're heading over there too? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm big and obvious about it. Like, I'm not even trying to be hide. Because I'm watching for their reaction just as much as...
Oh, they only have eyes for Songbow, the most precocious little man. Might as well be Inky wearing a Hawaiian shirt over there. Okay. Cloudhoof, building on... let's see... Yeah, building on what Goldleaf has already suspected, you definitely think that this food has been tampered with. I mean, the three of you feel like you could make the accusation. Like, there's like a 85% chance that you guys are right, that this shipment of food has been poisoned.
I'm gonna turn and look at both of them. So I'll say, "So, how long have you been corrupting the food?"
What? They turned away from Songbow. What was that?
How long have you two been corrupting the food?
Corrupted the food? What are you talking about? And she says, "Okay, I admit it. I eat some of the food sometimes, but that's not like illegal." Have you tried the cotton candy? Have you tried the cotton candy? It's really good. It's not fair that
I will staunchly look in their face. That my face just goes drop dead, like into it. Like, I've seen the spiders that make the cotton candy.
What are you talking about? Spiders, sir? Are you okay? Here,
I am dead serious about that.
Why don't you try some of the cotton candy? It's good. I've been eating it all day. The girl says. Now that we're, you know what? Now that that the truth is out, that's right. I love it. And I love when I get to ride around in the cart because I eat it every time. And she closes her eyes and grabs her stomach and says, "Oh, oh, but maybe I had too much."
If we die, if you die, can we cut you open to see if your insides are turning to stone?
No, don't cut me open.
No, like
So-
only if you die, though. I just want your permission.
You cut me open. What are you talking about?
Longbow, stop.
No, no, no.
That doesn't help
Ma'am.
the situation.
All right, Jade, you and Illyria Sunmote hear a commotion. It sounds like your boy Songbow getting in trouble again.
Jade's gonna face palm and then turn and head towards the commotion.
Okay.
No, I just mean like if you die, do I have your permission to cut open your dead body? And I'm not going to be the thing that kills you. Just like if it happens.
All right.
I like-
everyone
I like
around.
this.
Morally
We've-
correct statement ever.
She says, "I just think I have to poop." She's gonna try to run for the farmhouse.
Hold on, miss.
Do you try to restrain her?
I'll grab
Cause
her hand.
Okay. As you go to grab her hand, she says, "Mister, I don't want to shit myself. I think I'm really sick."
Are you truly sick,
then
or are you
She
just...
lets out a cry of pain as she clutches her stomach again. "Please, I gotta go."
All right.
Needing
Well,
to work the
if she
food,
feels like
she's
she's
probably turning
sick,
to stone too.
I'm casting sound body on her.
Oh, okay. Attempt to counteract an effect of your choice. Okay. Give me a counteract roll. This would be your spell modifier, added to a d20 roll. Oh shit! Because you caught the affliction early and you rolled like a champ. As your magic washes over her, her eyes flutter, and she stops trying to pull away, and she kind of pats her stomach, and she says, "Oh, I feel better."
Now,
Thank you.
miss,
Have you been eating the food too?
She says, nah. I mean, not today.
No, I mean like it's nothing to be embarrassed about. We just don't want you to die.
Not today. I haven't had any today."
Okay, Goldleaf, could you do that to her too, maybe? Oh, and there
Spells.
was that guard. Shit, we're gonna have to do this to so many people.
How many fucking spell slots do you think I have, sir?
Listen, I don't know. I don't use those.
Miss, we'll be up front. We're starting to think that whatever is afflicting these creatures is because of what they've been eating. And if you've been chowing down on that same food, you may be getting this, or would have gotten the exact same thing that they had.
Wait, I might have gotten dino disease?
It's a little bit more complicated than that. Does this
You guys
food...
see, you see Illyria perched on the roof, watching them with scrutinizing eyes.
Does this food get processed anywhere before it gets to here?
This lady says the kitchens they make the food for the animals. They process the food for the animals. They load the cart up. We just show up for our shift. It's random who gets to ride in the cart because it's just an easy day's work.
I'll do a sense motive on that.
Okay.
We visited the kitchens before. Ugh, bro. All right.
At any point, do you stop and leave the cart where somebody else could approach it?
So I will say this: Loritz and Goldleaf, these two, big innocent vibes. Big like, I can't believe I almost got sick from eating cotton candy. You saved my life. I'd do anything for you. And man, I wanted a nice easy day of riding around the wagon. However, Goldleaf, you just can't shake the feeling that this bitch There's something bad going on here.
I mean, he does look up towards her.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Miss Sunmote, you said that you were riding with them today?
She said, I've been riding with the wagon for several days. Yes. Morale has been low because of certain things that were said, and I've been using the wagon's route as a way to cheer people up and check in on everyone, and then these two
like
say,
spy.
she's a wonderful singer, and she tells great stories. She really has made this a wonderful day. And then the girl says, yeah, she's just a ray of sunshine.
Oh,
and
interesting. Well,
she wasn't even mad at us when we were talking about how everybody's so upset with the boss. Then this girl's obviously high on life right now because she running at the mouth. The other woman grabs her arm and squeezes it kind of meaningfully, and she says, "Hey, what are you doing? Everybody's cool here. This guy saved my life. I almost got sick from eating the cotton candy. I don't mind telling everybody. Yeah, we might have been complaining a little bit. I think that nerdy guy in the purple suit was right. I think the boss has lost it. I don't know if she's got a death wish or what, but I don't want her dragging all of us down with her. Our lives matter too, and the dinosaurs' lives matter, and she's risking it all for her pride."
well, if the dinosaurs' lives matter, would you be able to take this?
Miss Sunmo told us it was okay to feel that way.
Oh.
No,
Lair
all
daggers.
of that's valid, except for the part, like, so we didn't do anything to Terranathus, right? And they're trying to kill us. So, like, I feel like they're not really a valuable, reliable ally. And, like, the Jotham, they, like, enslave people and then, like, eat them or something. That's probably also not, like a good choice to, like, buddy up with, you know? So, like, I can definitely see where she's coming from with not wanting to ally with either of those. Like, why ally with either of those when she has all of this power, right? She could just keep building on that, make herself another powerful faction.
I do believe it is good that you two are concerned about the future of how the Stone Ranch is going. Though at this point in time,
Loritz, you see Elira Sunmote backing slowly away from the edge of the roof.
though at this
I'd
time,
like
I
to
would
leap up there.
Okay, as soon as you start to move towards her, she is going to use her 60-foot flight speed and start flying away. Because maybe she left the kettle on. I don't know.
It's not much I can do about that.
Jade's gonna cast angelic wings and take after her, and then try to shoot her out of the sky.
Holy shit! All right, then that is where we'll pick up next week.
How close is Jade? Was it give you a fly speed of some kind?
So I sprout wings. It gives me a fly speed equal to my speed, so it's just 40. But at least I'd be up in the air, and I'd be able to have a better shot off at trying to hit her with some sort of spell.
Nice. Okay.
Well,
I dig it.
If it looks like you're taking off, I'm going to hit you with haste.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Then next week, we will see how that pans out. All right. I don't know. The way you guys were talking, and like, it just maybe made her nervous. That's all.
We're just having a friendly conversation. There's something to get sus about it.
Well, as soon as they said that, she said it was okay to have those feelings, when she was earlier saying she's trying to stop those feelings.
That was the
I was like,
turning point for sure. Yep, like that's when she started to back slowly up the roof. Is when that came out. All right, not bad, not bad. Looks like you're getting pretty close to solving this mystery. Survived an encounter with one of the craziest monsters I've seen in a hot minute. So yeah, good stuff.
Critter was mean.
Anybody got anything before we adjourn? All right. Okay.
The Thursday before Happy Fun Weekend, are we gonna save that session for that weekend, or are we
Yeah,
gonna
I was
have that
thinking
session?
if we got everybody, that'd be cool to just play in person. If everybody's gonna be here, I could definitely, I would love to do this session in person. So
Yeah,
Is
it's-
our entire group going to be there?
Working on some stuff.
I haven't heard from
Okay.
one person yet. But we'll see. And then I think even Wes might be able to join in as a guest player if we do it in person. So it'll be pretty fun. But we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. All right. Whoo.
Get to use my classic mini again. Yay.
All right. I'm gonna go. Pretend to sleep, I guess. Man, I'll have to tell you guys eventually about the horrible dream I had. It's been haunting me all day. It was so terrible.
Those are
It
rough.
could have been well, it'd be pretty funny if it didn't happen to me. Like if it was a movie that happened to someone else, it would be pretty great. But anyways, all right, night guys.
All right, thanks for running.
Yep.